Welcome to Hearth Hammer. We are so glad that you're here today. We are a family-friendly D&D show, and we are so excited that you could join us, whether you're doing so live, watching on YouTube, or listening to the podcast. We are happy to share in this adventure with you, and we hope that you enjoy it. Today we are on episode 14, and I don't know about you guys, but I am really excited about today's episode.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let's
yes,
go.
we are.
All right. Well, we are here, and in case you missed the last show, you can check it out on our YouTube channel. You can also find it in the podcast feed, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you are listening after the fact, please join us live on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Central Time. We are here on Twitch at twitch.tv/hearthandhammer. And then you can also follow along with our other players as on their own streams as well. That's Dr. Heels, Reborn Crusader, and Austin LCG.
Not currently streaming on my own
but
channel.
Not currently streaming right now. Also, if you don't have a place to listen to the podcast, you can check it out at anchor.fm/hearthandhammer. And we are still using the amazing royalty-free music by Monument Studios. If you don't know who they are, you should check it out. I get an email every month with free content because I bought the all-in-one bundle, and it's currently on sale again. I'm pretty sure it's just always on sale, but you should check it out. So, with that, I believe we're going to get into tonight's adventure.
Ooh.
So, let's play our intro video, and we'll get started. All right. Last week on Hearth and Hammer, Rowan had slipped away from the party to attend a secret meeting with Tanbar Lernestel, the Hupperduke Master Gunsmith. After learning about the missing gun parts and Shady Creek Run as a likely destination, Rowan headed back to inform the group, but was ambushed by ruffians and thugs, sent to silence him. Timely intervention by Yenra Imberwind helped Rowan defeat the ambushers. As the battle ended, the rest of the party, who had been searching for their bard, found the site of the battle and learned why Rowan had slipped off, and what he had learned. Now, late into the night, the heroes returned to get a night's rest in the Hearth and Hammer, Rowan being quite exhausted from his battle, and planned their next steps in their investigation. So, what would you like to do?
Did we go sleep that night? Did we all decide that we were going to sleep for the night?
Yeah.
You had come back and talked about it, but in case there's
Is that
anything
where
you
we
need to
left
do
off?
before you go to sleep. If not, does anyone have anything they wanted to accomplish before going to bed? It's pretty late. It's probably like
I think you said it was
2
like 3
a.m.
in the morning or
Yeah,
something, right?
it's pretty
Yeah.
late. So
I slept in the hallway in a chair.
okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
He did
So
do
you
a
guys
nap.
did go in and go to
Um,
sleep. So
Okay.
okay. So go
Chair's
ahead and make
definitely
sure you
my
check the long rest on your character sheet if you have not.
Done. Hey. Got me sleep, now me vittles.
Okay. And
I just realized there's icing all over the end of my banana hammer.
Why is there icing?
Right?
I don't think we want
Wes,
to know.
I
I
smashed,
told him to divine smite
Yeah.
a cake, and he did it.
I
From
smashed
last
the
week.
cake last week. Yeah. And Mrs. Reborn will
All
be
right.
mad. I just threw that icing all over the ground.
So
I'm getting
Yeah.
glared at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting glared at right
so
now.
you all take a long rest. You
Hey.
are able to come down and get breakfast. Everything is about the same. Lee, you did not have anything in the middle of the night. You only had to have your 4 hours as an elf of meditation. So, as you begin the morning. Is there anything you would like to accomplish?
I'm so asleep.
I
I
come down to find
haven't-
Colin already down there.
I out of
Obviously.
pure ritual wake up same time I normally would, so I'm only like 2 hours sleep and real groggy. I come in when these guys do. Good morning, gents.
Hey,
I need extra bean water today. Much extra.
you need to put some meat on your bones with a little bit of victuals, more than
Yes.
that bean water. Oh,
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Give me both of those cups. Thank you so much. I keep them.
hey. Crazy human.
What are you
All
saying
right,
over
so
there?
Hey, is the
You
bard
guys-
gonna sleep all day?
I mean, I'd say
most
you
likely.
might wait a little longer, and he eventually makes his way down.
Hey,
Probably a
we're
little
already
later.
on third breakfast. Hey.
Morning.
No wonder he's so little and falls in battle. Hey. Not enough meat on his bones to take a good hit.
But I don't know if there's much bean water left this morning. I've needed.
I sure hope there is. I'm quite sore and tired. I definitely needed that rest. Oh.
Excellent.
Hey,
You-
did your
you-
girlfriend visit you?
Who?
Aye.
Oh,
Bracco comes by, and you're sitting down, and he's already got a plate that he's sliding in front of you, Rowan, and a steaming cup of coffee.
Perfect.
Says,
Perfect.
"Oh, don't listen to him. There's plenty of coffee."
And I
keep it
make
coming
sure
then.
I'm just kind of eating my food and I'm still hungry and I'm going to reach across. Who's across from me on the table? We'll just say Jace. Maybe he has a little bit of leftovers. I'm going to reach across.
That's probably your safest bet to reach in front of for food.
I'm gonna take take a piece of food. But as I reach across, my necklace kind of falls into that cup of coffee a little bit. And I don't necessarily realize it. It just kind of dips and dangles in the coffee for a little bit. Come back. Oh, my goodness.
Is that your coffee or mine?
It was
That
mine.
dangled. Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You don't have to do it every morning. It's just to change it, by the way.
For those who don't know, my amulet of healing needs to be dipped into
I've
a
seen
liquid
that.
in order for it to heal me later. If I want to drink from that still same liquid.
Like I said, it's just to change it.
And
You
then-
have
and
to
then
do
just
that.
Okay.
Hey,
I was
We
just
had to-
making a
We had
I
the
was making a note of it.
Yes, we had a disappearance of a magical item that was homebrewed for Rowan, and so I had to recreate it. And it's pretty fantastic. It's kind of like the amulet of the drunkard, but it is customized.
I
he
need to
can be
get that amulet and
changed.
dip it in some ale.
Changed to any kind of beverage.
Also, can that be found in if I search equipment, or do I need to make it based on what you sent me?
No, it is in your inventory already.
As I say, I think you already put it into your inventory.
Amulet.
care of
I
you.
see it. I see it. Thanks. Wow, what a great
So-
DM. Shout out to all the DMs out there. Thank you, Seth.
Absolutely. I was an absolutely to all the DMs, not just to me. I mean, you know. Okay, so what are you guys
What are we
doing?
doing?
Hey,
Nothing.
I'm
I
trying to
think-
figure out what spells because I get to reset spells, so I'm leaving it to y'all to decide while I figure this out.
Carry on. I'm
I
kind of
almost
looking over.
picture the
same thing.
halfling just over there, not really talking to us, but he
Just
is kind
eating.
of
I'm just
eating and just like in his own
absorbing.
like, man, what do I need? What do I
So
for a spell?
should we perhaps try to lay a trap and get some more of these whoever to attack us and maybe try to figure out who's sending them?
I think it's what it was happening in Shady Creek Run.
I'd say every clue we've had has pointed us towards Shady Creek Run. I think it's about time we visit them.
I think
I have
his
to agree.
here's what we know so far. All roads are leading to Shady Creek Run. We have a cloth that I believe the halfling was able to decipher for
Have
us.
a cloth.
We have a cloth. And we might be able to have some people look over the cloth just to make sure, just to double check what it is. Maybe it gives us a lead. And we also have these weird coins. Now, if we're able to find someone maybe within town that can allude to what these coins are or whatever, but I really feel like roads lead to Shady Creek Run. Brackhill
you tell
also
us-
said that he had a quest for us if we were to head that way.
Did you tell us what you and Tanbar talked about? I can't remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can talk
Hey.
to my contacts at the Cobalt Soul and see if they have a lead on the coin.
Okay, I say we go ahead and get our stuff ready to head to Shady Creek Run. While you're
I'm
doing that, we
always
can
one
do
for
some.
the road.
We can do some gathering if you want to go to the Cobalt place. Let us know what it is that you want us to gather if we were to go. I think that we need to be ready to hit the trail as much as possible.
I agree. I'm gonna real quick. At some point, my character's gonna look at the mace that he picked up. Is this, like, there anything different about the mace that may seem magical or enhanced, or does it just seem like a regular mace?
Oh, it seems as though someone here at the Hearth Hammer has shouted out to us. We didn't quite hear it. It says, "Good day, bold adventures. Thank you so much." Well, the
Hello.
mad drop bear has wished us a good.
Hey, to
Good
the
day,
heroes
bold
of Upper
adventures.
Duke.
Yes,
Hello.
yes. We're recognized.
Hey, we could probably have Wiltix take a look at that their mace for you, that are monk, and see if there's anything going on with it.
Are you trying to see if it's
Would
enchanted or
you?
not?
Yes. Would you mind doing that for me? And I'll hand the mace over. I'm gonna run over the Cobalt Souls.
Do you want to take a look at it there first, Colin?
Let me see it. Let me see.
Yeah, I know.
So, probably gonna do much. We're gonna +1 to this, but we'll see what happens. 9.
Hey.
It looks like it might be some sort of, things are hard to tell if they're magical these days. It could be cloaked in some sort of spells to make it seem like it's not.
Hey, Seth,
magical.
you're muted,
Let's
by the
just
way.
Assume
Seems
that
like a pretty
everything's-
normal mace.
Okay. Yeah. You're muted. I think you're muted when you
You're
responded to
muted
me.
like the entire
Yes,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. Hey. Huh?
This is the most magical mace I've ever seen. And I had it back.
Hey, except for me own, right?
That's arguably this one's. I feel something coming off of it.
I could be wrong here. Isn't that a hammer and that's a mace?
Hey, it all smashes instead of slashes. Calm yourself, Bard.
Well, some maces.
Isn't your goon the same thing as that little crossbows that the monk keeps throwing around? Just fires things. Wow.
Okay. You mean gun? All right. So I think
Of
the plan is that
ahead
that
and pack-
we'll
Get
we'll
things
go ahead and
packed up
pack up our stuff. Get things ready. We'll go ahead and clean up. Maybe head back to the cave. Pick up any supplies we may need. Just typical supplies, rations, that sort of thing. We'll stop by Wiltix and just have him look at the mace if need be.
Hey.
Seems like a pretty normal mace. What?
No, I was gonna say. I mean, I can take it to Wiltix if you guys want to go. I don't think I have anything I need to pick up from any of the shops or anything. If you guys want to go get whatever you guys are needing in town, and we can meet back up when we're ready to go. Or I can meet you guys in town.
Where would we go and pick up like just a few rations for traveling?
Probably get those.
Or-
at the-
You could find them at any number of places. You could probably talk to Brackhill about getting some of those. I mean, he is like the Hearth and Hammer. He and
Don't we
Wiltix are
already?
your sponsors.
Don't you guys
so-
already have rations? Oh, I guess
We
we
have
got one.
some.
I've got 5 days worth of rations.
Yeah, you should have 5 to 10 days
that
in your
enough
adventuring
for you?
pack or anything
That's
like
like
that.
half a day's worth of rations for you, you crazy person.
Well, I figure it's 1 day for me, so, like 8 days for the cleric.
That's a good point.
I have one
I've got
day
10.
of
I
rations.
ate
Oh no, I
normal
got
amounts,
10.
Yes.
I have 10. Oh, I'm
Oh
fine.
yeah, I actually have 10 as well. Yeah, okay. It's
Yeah, I
10
don't need
for me,
rations.
yeah.
I'm basically good to go.
I was gonna say I didn't think there was much we need to do. We can
Oh,
we can go
I
check.
have
We can go check the
1
mace
day?
out while we go. No, you don't. It's 1 day,
Oh.
and then look at your quantity.
Oh, 10. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
I say we go check out the mace, and then that way that'll
Yes.
give time for Lee to run to the library or whatnot, and
I might see
Hey.
if I can pick up a bag of pistachios for a friend.
hey, pistachios, them
So-
green nuts, right?
Yeah, you have to break them open. quite delicious. Occasionally you get one bad one, and you're like, oh, I better eat 10 more of these.
That's very bad. Yes.
They're
Hey, what do
fantastic.
those curved nuts that they sell all the time? That are they put
cashews.
little honey.
Cashews, my friend. Yes, cashews. Yes.
My favorite there,
Yes.
a
Mm, I
delicacy
some
where I come
cashews
from.
as well.
Do they have those here? Those,
Maybe.
Hey. All right, so
need some.
I guess we'll is everybody done for this morning? I mean, has everybody got their bean water and 6 breakfasts in? Because I know
Noah's going to head to wherever. We need to go to
We'll just swing
Wiltix or
in.
Brack Hill and
Okay.
just because we need to talk to Brack Hill about like, hey, we're about to get ready to head to Shady Creek Run. I heard that there was a quest possibly.
Do you want to get on that? And I'll just go next door to Wiltix since we're going to be in the same.
Yeah,
same room.
sounds good. You go talk to Wiltix. I'm still tired. I'm going to finish my cup of coffee and kind of wave Brack Hill over. And it probably seems like the halfling's still in his own brain, writing down things on a parchment. Something to do with spells.
Well, I'll leave the
per day.
halfling with you, and I guess I'll head over to Wiltix and see if he's got any new wares too. While I'm in, I'll drop in and check on him, and we'll go from there.
Yep.
Meet back here.
Does anyone need another potion of healing while he's there? He can pick it up for you.
Hey.
I probably won't get hurt, so I think I'm okay.
I'll see if he has a case
that's
of
the
them for
plan?
you, Bard.
Okay.
I'll see if he lets me buy in bulk for you, Bard.
That
maybe
is-
with some sort of contraption to automatically give you the potion. I'll
know me
talk to
too.
him.
You know me too well. The suit is
Yes.
red, but it started off a different color.
He is a tinkerer by trade. I'll go ahead and head over and to Wiltix's shop. It is open. I take it by now since we did wait on the Bard to get there a little bit later in the morning. So I'm guessing in industrial town he's pretty already on the run.
Okay. So who's third and you're going to go over to see Wiltix.
Yeah.
Right.
Jace, you coming with me or are you staying with the two of them?
Sure, I'll come with you.
Aye.
Let's go speak to Wiltix.
Aye, the cleric's following. Oh, Lord.
I just figure I'd come see what's going on. Don't have
keep
big
me out.
plans for today.
Keep me out of fun is more like it. Stick in the mud. All right, let's go.
I choose to make wise decisions. I'll
Okay.
teach you about those one day.
So you guys head, just get up from your table and obviously your usual table in the back corner.
Hey, the heroes of Hupperduke engraved
yes.
in the middle. H
So-
and H.
Who carved it in the table?
Obviously, who's got the 25 million daggers?
Well, I don't know. Would the monk carve H&H or Heroes of Hupperduke in the table?
I don't have
Probably
a
I
would.
feel like it was
yeah.
likely the bard. He was standing on the table telling the story and took his sword out and just.
I would have, but I don't have a bladed weapon on me.
They
I would
tried
think-
to carve H&H, but it came out HOH, which
Yeah.
ironically
I was gonna
stands for
say
Heroes of
roll
Hupperduke.
roll a performance check to see if you could.
I was gonna
if
say
you
I probably
carved
put
it.
the halfling on my shoulders because I wanted it a little bit higher, and he was up there trying to. but he did it. He did the same size as a halfling, so it's pretty small. You can
It's itty bitty. He
My
can
regular
read it,
handwriting.
but everybody else is like,
a little bigger.
he's like, aye, that's a billboard there.
Do you want us to roll a performance for that?
Yeah, roll a performance.
No. Do I have?
We need to know if it's legible.
Oh,
I mean, like I'm base intelligence
It's a
13. Like
that is not a good roll to
So-
start off with.
I've got a +6 to performance too, guys. So
Oh my gosh, you rolled a 3.
So it kind of looks like an H.
Kind of looks like an 8.
my writing
the
was gonna be
second
fine,
one-
but the bard underneath me was like,
Yeah, the second one kind of
Hey,
turned out more like a B.
did you write that in cursive? Is that halfling?
I'll tell you this: the bard probably needs to hit the gym with me a time or two and train the muscles. Get that.
if you and
strength
your
up.
chicken legs could stand still for one time.
Because my strength is low, I was probably like, I'll just toss you on my shoulders like the dwarf does. I'm like, and my legs are shaking. So
Aye.
All right.
Hey, it is
So-
what it is. I get up, I grab the mace that Cullen had done looked at, and me and
So-
Jace are gonna head to Wiltix.
Okay.
They're close. They live close enough where they can give us a visible or a actual demonstration of what it would look like.
Yep.
I think some point tomorrow we need a picture of Colin on Austin's shoulders.
This is probably gonna happen. That's the
Yes.
sad thing.
This needs to happen.
All right. So you head over to talk to Wiltix.
Aye.
You get up from your table, walk over, go through the open door. Since it's late morning, it's already open, and the forge is going, and Wiltix is tinkering, and his apprentices are busying around, like, getting gears and parts from different workbenches and bringing it over to Wiltix and working on their own things. It's a full day of production and work over there.
Hey, Wiltix, good fella.
Oh, yes. How are you doing today?
Hey, how are you?
Morning,
Remember your
Mr.
best
Wiltix.
pal here, Thurden, and his friend back here.
Jace.
What?
Anyway, the cleric.
hero
Yeah,
of Hubbaduke.
I had to watch the children today.
Oh,
But
what can I do for you?
hey, we got this mace, and the monk just wants to know if there's any magical properties or anything other than just a standard mace that he wants to throw in his collection, or so and so forth. And just wondered if you could take a look at it for us.
Well, sure, absolutely. So you take it out and you put it on the workbench in front of him, and he has, like I said, those goggles with the spectacles that come in with the little lenses, so you can zoom in really close, and you see a certain combination of them kind of zoom in, and as he does that, one
I'm
of them
peeking over his shoulder, probably a little too close.
Yeah, one of them kind of starts to kind of glow. You see kind of like a faint glow through the lens cap of it, as you can kind of see. He's, identifying a magic item, and he pops back up after a minute and says, "Oh yes, this is just an average, ordinary mace. There's
Hey,
no magical properties whatsoever."
Can I
Hey.
do an insight check?
yeah, go for it.
I don't know why he'd lied to us.
Oh. It glowed. Well,
Well, his
13.
goggles glowed. It didn't.
What was your
That's
roll?
13.
Oh, okay. Seems pretty on the up and up. All your dealings with Wiltix so far have been, legit, and he and Brackhill sponsored you all as a adventuring group, and have helped pay for the renovation of your soon-to-be base.
I
Hey,
found in
well,
my experience, my enemies are the closest to me.
why, thank you, Wiltix, brother. I'll just go ahead and toss that in my pack. We'll give that to the monk when he gets back, and we appreciate it. Your wares. Have you maybe got a new shipment of wares in that we could possibly look at, or you're still running on the old stock that our bard friend over there talked you out of for very little gold?
Oh no, I believe haven't really had much else. It's been
Hey.
only a few days since I believe he purchased that. Remind me, I thought a few of you, the rest of you, might have purchased another item. Did anyone buy those
I
items?
believe did I buy the bubble?
Not me own. I think the
I was thinking
the
you did
human
buy the
here
bubble.
thinks that they're having
Yeah, I
an
think
issue
so.
with breathing underwater.
Yeah, I think I bought it, but I couldn't add it to my equipment, so we were
think-
gonna make it. Or
I
something.
think
Okay.
I
But then
think
I
the
forgot.
cleric here is scared of drowning in the bath. I don't. I'm not too sure. This is
I don't
why us
swim well,
dwarves
especially in all
never
this
take
armor.
one. Hey.
We are fully aware.
Hey.
Everyone is fully aware.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you did too. So
Isn't there
I'll leave it
another
with that.
place that actually has the health potions more regularly? Wasn't there another place we went to that had? more health
you
potions than
bought
the
the
shop.
you went to the shop. And I
Forget what
believe
it
you
was
bought
called.
all the ones that they had.
Okay. I know we had bought most of the ones that he had, except for maybe a small one or something that he had.
Yeah, you I believe is at the Lay of the Land. So
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm also good on health potions. I don't.
Yeah,
I meant to-
I'm good. I was just trying to check it. If he had some greater ones or something like that might help us,
Mm-hmm.
a little later on, it might be worth the investment. But all right, well, I'm done here, Cleric. If you're done, we appreciate your help there, Wiltix. So we're gonna head back over and see how the bard fared with your counterpart over here, and
oh, absolutely, anytime.
And
Good
thank you for your
dealings with
time,
you.
Mr. Wiltix.
Absolutely. And if you need anything, you know where to find me.
Of course.
aye, let's go, Cleric. Come on. Jeez, you're so slow.
I'm waiting for you. Those little
And then-
legs of yours.
Aye, these are the legs. Move.
Try not. Barely.
All right. So where were the rest of you going? With Lee,
I-
or was what were you
It
doing,
was
Rowan?
just Thurden and Jace that went over to Wiltux. I stayed to chat with Brackhill while the halfling was writing down his spells and his things. And
So
planning things out.
do you just kind of approach Brackhill at the bar area and
Probably
Okay.
wave him down.
sure.
Since
So he
probably walked
comes
in.
over as he's just kind of. It's late morning, so it's before the lunch crowd, but he's wiping stuff down and stuff. He sees your call and comes over. Oh yes, Master Rowan. How can I help you today?
Hello, Master Brackhill. I love that. Quite a great name title, Master. That's great. Fantastic. You told us that you might have a possible quest, or you needed our help with something as we were going to head to Shady Creek Run. We think that, and I kind of look around, knowing that there's not really people there. It's like we think that there's
Roll a
maybe
perception
things
check.
to look around.
Yeah.
Oh boy, not real good. 13.
Okay. Yeah, seems you're fairly having a private conversation with him. So
Seems as though that there's a few things that are leading to Shady Creek Run, and so
you don't
we're-
say.
Yeah, some things. There's some funny business kind of happening here, and we think that there's some connection with the stuff happening here with Shady Creek Run, and so we're gonna head that.
Oh.
way. And I'm not sure if I've asked you already, and just while I have your attention, and I pull out one of those weird coins.
Okay.
It's like this. We're not entirely sure what this is or where this might lead, but I was actually attacked last night.
Okay.
And
Sorry to hear
this
that.
was on the. I'm fine. I'm always fine.
Very well.
Sorry. Yeah, there's this coin here. Have you seen anything like this, or know anything about this?
Well, let me take a look. You hand it over to him, and he kind of looks at it and starts looking it over, and you see that it's a, kind of a standard silver coin. It's similar to the typical coin within the Dwendalian Empire, but it's not quite the same stamp. It's a little bit different, and in that you see that it's got a. We'll make an investigation check as you're handing it over to him there. So
Oh, I'm making an investigation.
yeah, let's make an investigation check. Let's start it off.
16. Wow, guys, I only had a +1 investigation.
Okay.
That is
That's good.
That's the best roll I've had so far.
All right, so you see it has doesn't have like the typical seal and crest of the Dwendalian Empire, but it's got a G on it. Kind of not as intricate as you might think, but it was like made to kind of look like an intricately carved G. So, so you hand it over to Brackhill, and he says, let me take a look. He looks at it, and he says, well, I mean, in most parts of the world, silver is silver. But this looks like it has some sort of stamp on it that it could be from... You said you're thinking it might be Shady Creek Run?
Yes.
It's very possible it's from Shady Creek Run. There's a couple factions there that I'm aware of. And one of them does have this letter as part of their namesake.
Interesting. What was the name of that faction, if you could recall it?
Well, there's actually two. There's the Gray Trader Union, and they're about what goes for a government around Shady Creek. They're kind of a motley crew of people who are trying to make a better life for themselves outside of the Empire.
Okay, interesting.
And not always the most friendly, but like I said, they're trying to do right by the town and trying to bring in some sort of trade, which is actually one of the things I would have from you out there. If you are going to go that way, I might have you pick something up to bring back.
Oh, what would you like for me to pick up?
Well, I've got a contact out there, and he has some items that we've agreed to trade. And so, if you are headed that way, then let me know, and I will definitely give you some things to take in return for what you would be bringing back.
Oh, well, yes. Well, we're actually going to head that way as soon as the rest of this, the heroes of Haverduke return. We're just going to pick up some additional supplies and head out just as soon as we can.
Okay. Well, I'll get that list together, and then let you know before you leave.
Thank you so much.
I'm guessing about this time is when myself and Jace come back in from the other room.
Okay. Yeah. So you walk in, you see
Hey.
Rowan and Brackle talking, and not private conversation, but you walk up and kind of hear the tail end of it. So.
Hi, barkeep. It's good to see you. I'm glad we didn't have to grow another one of you.
Indeed.
He kind of gives you a funny look and says,
Hey,
"Good to see
Worry
you too,
not.
Theoden." But
the
yes,
druid would
it
have
was
done
good.
fine, but I would have crushed him.
I'm sure you would do splendid.
Hey.
So he said, "Well, I'll gather that list, and if there's anything else you can think of in the meantime, let me know before you go."
Hey.
Hey.
I guess before we get any
Friends.
further, this would be the moment where we find out what Lee was doing.
Yeah. Lee, you have arrived at the Cobalt Soul Library in Haverduke. And you are greeted by Archivist Let. He comes out and sees that you've arrived and requested to see him. And so he says, "Oh, yes. How are you doing today?"
I'm doing good. We stumbled across some coins, and I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about them. I hand over one of the coins I picked up.
Oh, yes, absolutely, absolutely. So he takes them and he kind of looks them over, and he, being the, he says, I think the first guess is going to say that these are from Shady Creek Run. But if you give me half a moment, I know of a tome that is on local currencies, and I can have it for you just momentarily.
Yes, thank you.
So
What was the letter on there again?
it's a G. So
G.
yeah. So you wait about 10, 15 minutes, and Archivist Let comes back, and he plops down this leather-bound book, and as he opens it up, you can see it's got images of coins with little handwriting notes next to them. He kind of skims through a few pages and says, "Oh, yes, here it is. Yes, it does look like it belongs to the Grey Trader Union in Shady Creek Run."
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Is there any other information that I can give to you?
Is there a kind of like a known thing with the Cobalt Souls on like keeping, like obviously we're sharing information, but kind of keeping it on the DL about where we got the information? Is it like a kind of unsaid thing, or is that something I need to say?
Sorry, you're asking me, like, is the Cobalt sold a secret? Is that what you're saying?
No, so would my character know, like, do I need to be worried? Like, if somebody comes up asking about this, is Archivist Let gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Lee was over here asking about it," or is he gonna keep it on the hush hush? Do I need to say something to him to be like, "Hey, we're
Typically within the Cobalt Soul, if you come and you request information, it would probably be recorded that you requested that information, but it would be mostly the archivists themselves that would be the ones to look at that. If, say, someone of a higher rank came and asked to see who requested that information, then they would provide that to them. But it wouldn't be that just anyone coming in saying, "What was he in here doing?" It's
I really don't need
you're
it,
a member
I can
of.
leave it kind of unsaid. Yeah.
Yeah. You're a member of the Cobalt Soul. You're a monk of the Cobalt Soul. As such, you have access to all this knowledge and information. And if someone comes in as an outsider, they can come in and try to request information, but they're most likely not going to give out information requested by someone within their order, because they are, while they're not exactly clandestine, they are a pretty secretive society in that they are, while they're gathering knowledge and information, they're not always open about how they gather the information and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. Then I'm going to leave it at that. Thank Archivist Let for the information, then head back.
Absolutely, Monk. Is there anything else I can help you with?
That's going to be all. Thank you.
Okay, absolutely.
Now I'll head back to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, so you guys wait around a little bit, and Lee comes back probably, about 45 minutes or so.
As he comes walking in the door, I whip the mace out and hum it at him. Just to test those reflexes.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. I guess I just click my initiative button. Or no, wait. No, attack. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Can't he?
At one.
Can he catch things?
It has to be. If it's thrown at me, is he throwing it?
Yeah, he's throwing it at you.
I'm chucking it at you.
Okay.
At 12.
That doesn't hit anyways. Can I still try to catch it?
Yeah. Try to catch it.
I was just throwing it at him to see his reflexes.
Yeah.
All right, so that is going to be he has to roll damage, I think, for it.
For what?
But he didn't hit. It was a 12.
No.
Yeah,
it was a 12.
I think you can still roll it.
Depends on if I catch it or not.
Let's see. I think you can still roll to catch it.
Okay, well, it's a 1d10 plus 8, so that is a 13 to catch it.
Okay, so I'll say since you rolled higher than his attack, that you were able to catch it.
Hey!
You probably saved, Bracco's
party.
wall from
He's
it.
smashing something else in the hearth.
You reach out and you see this hammer go, whoo, 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 and you react with your quick reflexes, and you're like, and you catch it before it smashes into the wall. It wasn't really close to hitting you, but Bracco kind of looks up. He looks over at you, Theoden.
Well done.
And Theoden,
It was his mace, barkeep.
Like, obviously, you got to treat the barkeeps well, right? Not to mention, he's a surprisingly large dwarf. He's quite a bit bigger than you, actually, and you're pretty tall for a dwarf. So
me hammer takes them all down, no matter how big they are.
Anyway, he kind of gives you a look and says, Theoden says, "Let's not start that, please."
I knew he was gonna catch it, barkeep. Otherwise, I would have killed him too.
His muscles ripple for a sec when he says it. Almost.
How about you try it there, barkeep, with a cask of ale?
He's wiping down the tables and says, just go.
Don't worry.
He
He has the coin to cover any damage, and he would gladly pay it. Correct, Theoden?
The cleric would.
That's not what I said at all.
So Lee steps back to the table.
Aye, there, monk. The mace was just a regular mace. No luck on anything, but good treasure for you.
Thank you. I figured out the coin belongs to a group in Shady Creek Run named the Gray
Trader
Union?
The what?
The Gray Trader Union.
Gray Trader Union.
Brackle was saying something similar, but he wasn't entirely sure. You can confirm that it's the Gray Trader Union, though.
Yes, it was in the records at the Bolt Soul.
I think that's the lead we've been looking for.
And where did we acquire the coin now? I forget.
Remember when I almost died?
The min that
Which
the
time?
bard's girlfriend saved him from.
Oh, yes.
That's
okay.
where we got that off his body.
I recall. All right.
Bard, did Brackle tell you about the mission we need to take care of for him on the way?
Oh, yes, he did. Now that everyone's here, he did say that there's a little bit of a supply run that he'd like for us to do for him when we go to Shady Creek Run. He says he has a contact
Excellent.
there, and we're going to pick up some supplies and just bring them back with us when we come back here. He's compiling that list now. Just before we head out, we'll want to connect with him, get that
Supplies like a strong dwarf would put on his back, or supplies like we have a wagon and horses.
How long of a supply run is this going to take? I don't remember him telling us that. If we can.
Where were you? You were here with us. You could have asked this question then.
Oh, I'm going to go ask him now. How about that?
You think
No, I'll
I'm
go with him.
someone who knows about supply runs?
I'm not even listening. I'm walking already.
Just
Hey,
left
Brackle,
him.
how long of a supply run do you think this is going to take? Like, are we getting our own horses, or am I going to have to and turn into a horse? This is not fun way.
So he kind of looks at you and quizzically and says, "Well, I imagine it would be something that you'll have to bring back in a cart. So now it should be, as part of the trade, they should provide you with the means to get it back."
Okay, good. Just making sure, because I
What
can
about
only
what-
oil shape for like an hour. So if it was gonna
Hey,
take longer
Halfling,
than that, I
ask
didn't
him
want to have
about
to
the
do it.
stuff we're hauling for him.
Well, that's
He like
so what I'm
acknowledges
doing.
your question from across the room, Theoden, and says, "Yes, I will have a list for you before you leave town."
Hey,
So
Thank you. Let me go back to
Thank you.
the
better be
stumpy
a
side of.
better be at least a cask of ale in that payment there.
Can I get a refill of the coffee, please?
Hey.
oh yeah, it's coming up. You hear him as he's walking around. He didn't even turn to acknowledge you, but he raised a hand saying, "Oh yes." So
Good man, that Brackle.
Aye, and probably a cask of your bean water too, as much as you guys drink it. Oh Lord.
Yes. I got a cup to go. It's fine.
Brackle, do you have like a travel size coffee brewer? If we could get some beans, maybe a little mobile grinder, something that we could probably put over a fire.
I like this. I like the way he thinks.
Forgive
you
them.
could
I-
put on like a just small
Are
enough
you-
to fit on
are
like
you-
a small
are you
bench,
asking him
maybe
if
like
he
a,
has something?
We call it like a
Something
bench
like an-
press.
An AeroPress, yes.
he kind of looks at you and says, "I don't have anything here, but you can always, make it like you do any other kind of hot beverage over a fire.
Hey, they probably wanting to foam their milk and
If you're
whatnot,
looking for
we're
some-
talking about.
If you're looking for
Yes,
some
that'd be nice.
some coffee beans themselves to take with you, then yeah, I could probably part with some."
Fantastic.
I hear there might be some at the Found Familiar. Oh, I hear they have some fine coffee there.
I'm
I
not
don't
familiar with
think-
that place, but I hear that it might be.
I don't think they have. I don't think Huppaduke sponsors the Found Familiar here just yet.
Unfortunate. In time.
Hey,
You were
hey. So what's the consensus there, group? We gonna head out for this
I'm
Shady
ready to go.
Creek before it gets too dark, or do we need to wait
Yes.
till this evening for Brackle's horses and?
Brackle, do you have any muzzles that are dwarf size?
I tried to, but there's not enough of you to put the muzzle on me. I'd let you add your strength scores together and roll.
I'm just kidding. Your
It
voice
should be
will
noted,
scare
I,
away
don't
will
need to use
scare
my
away the
strength.
beasts. We'll be fine.
To hold you.
I'm
Did
ready
anyone
to
here
head out.
cast silence by any chance? No?
If they did,
You
it
know,
would have
I
been
actually
casted a
nearly
while
picked it
ago.
up.
Very true.
I actually nearly added that this morning, but alas, I missed it.
But just like he doesn't need his strength to do the talking, I don't need me words to do me talking.
And yet you used
Let's
them
try it
anyway.
then.
All
Let's
right,
see.
let's go. Wherever
Okay,
we're going. Let's
okay,
go
I
find
punched the cleric again. Let's do this again.
In our first encounter, he talked about his hammer for the first 30 minutes.
I'm ready this time.
And then tried to persuade him.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I was immediately thinking of.
All right, so I reach out and punch the cleric in the arm. Would I have to roll a strength? Is that what I rolled last time?
I mean, if you're just
Well,
punching him in the arm.
Or was it an unarmed attack? I think I did an unarmed strike, right? I rolled an unarmed
And
strike.
I'm aware of this time because last time he did it, so I feel like I get advantage or something.
Can I catch his
That
fist?
just was like a day ago when he hit me.
You don't get anything. I just punch you and I either hit you or I don't.
I don't
Like,
get to avoid it.
I'm making an unarmed strike against him.
Someone just said, just
Yep.
walk away. You'll from him. You'll see an outface.
That's a 20.
Just
That,
leave.
is, that hits Jace. That is Jace. He's only got 18.
So he reaches out and just kind of gives you a on the shoulder. I mean, obviously you've got your gear on and everything. It's, he wasn't hitting to
The damage.
do a lot, but
I wasn't
He got
sure
you.
you could actually swing a punch after that fight with the monk.
The monk got lucky.
That's not what I saw.
all right. So
wanna
you guys
go for it?
are
There's plenty of this on the road.
gathering your
guys. Let's head out.
things
Aye.
to head out. You want to head out today?
Yeah, why not?
I'm not. I don't.
Okay.
I don't see
Just
why
hit the
not.
road.
Okay.
How,
yeah.
how late is it by this point? By the time
I mean,
that
it's
Brackle
probably
gets everything
lunchtime or
together?
so. Yeah.
Okay.
He would probably have, or he'd probably have it for you after lunch or
Okay.
something. So
The
Aye,
monk
the-
went ahead and ran out ahead of us for a little bit before we go. Oh, he's back. He was just scouting.
He came back.
There he came back. He's like,
Hey!
he forgot something.
Did he
said,
make
"I
a
thought we
stealth check?
were-" He was like, I thought we were leaving.
Hey.
he went scouting.
I noticed him like the bard noticed the wall.
All right. So, so you're gonna head out to Shady Creek Run,
Head that way.
and you go to Brackle to get the list of supplies that he is ordering, and he has apparently already made arrangements. So that's what he is going to give to you there, and he comes out and he brings to you a few things. He gives you a sealed envelope that looks like it has the Hearth and Hammer little seal on it, and it is
The
sealed.
logo is a seal.
Sorry.
You said it's got the sealed logo.
No, like
I
a,
was
like a
gonna-
seal.
So-
like,
I was gonna,
oh
and
my
then I
gosh,
didn't.
Never mind.
And he
never
has
mind. I
the,
just walked into that.
He has the you can tell it's been not just sealed like with a wax stamp. It's got probably a magic, a little bit of a glow to
Magic
it there.
seal.
And then
Something
he
that will
hands
assault the
you.
person that opens it.
You don't know.
Like Severus Snape needs to get his long, oily-haired nose
Yeah,
out of other people's business.
that's right. Probably. And then he hands you a satchel, and he says, "Now here is the gold for the payment for this person, and you'll need to take this letter and this sack of gold as payment to the person indicated on the back. The person who you are looking for is a human male. He is part of the Grey Trader Union, and he goes by the name of let's see, where is my character stuff at?
I see why.
He
Jace
goes by the
didn't pick
name.
Up silence. He'd have burned all his spell slots between me and the bard.
Hey, this is very true. Quickly.
Graham. G-R-Y. Hold on. I can't say this, and I picked it. We're gonna
Are
change
you
it.
reading the names out of the Bible there?
Brian.
No,
His
yep.
name is Brian. What?
Brian.
It's we're gonna shorten it. It's gonna be Grime.
Grime.
Grym. Because
Grime.
yes.
Grime
Grime
mix.
Flinthead.
Ah, okay.
What was his last name? Say that again.
Flint.
Flinthead.
Flint, like a flintlock pistol.
Yeah.
A what?
A goon.
I don't know.
A goon.
I mean, you've heard it
Didn't
pronounced
register
gun
in my
several
head.
times by this time.
Oh, at this point, I'm only doing it to mess with the bard. Like, I know exactly how to say it. A goon bard. A goon.
Yes. Sure.
Aye. You can stare all you want. I'm only going to get prettier as the day goes on.
So we have. Hold on. The satchel.
Right.
Do you think we could fit, Jace? Do you think we could fit this satchel inside your like hiding cloak, or is it too large to fit in
Let me
there?
take a
Because
look
if we
at it.
can, if we can conceal things, might as well.
I believe so.
Is that going to be a problem with Chewie?
No, he can only have one item in there, right?
You know that it is something one item or small creature.
Right.
So if he kept that in there, Chewie would never be able
Yeah.
to go in.
When,
So we could
I wouldn't be able
leave-
to do that.
Chewy with the H&H.
You could leave Chewie here with me, and I'll, add another rations to my total.
Is that worth it though? Lose
Chewy's-
Chewy, but also not have to deal with Theoden.
I
Theoden would be staying at
Chewy's-
the H&H.
No, I'm going to
Chewie
take the
stays with
Chewie
me.
and turn it into a ration in my pack.
I see. And he's like,
I
I
see
see,
where you're
why
going.
the name's Chewy.
Chewie stays with me, friends.
That's fine. Just thought I'd ask.
Yes, it was a good idea.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bracco, Master Bracco. We will be sure to find him, and I believe it says here the location that we'll find him, or do we need to just ask around?
No, there's directions there. The Grey Traders Union has whenever you get to town, you should be able to ask at the gate. I would suggest, however, you don't try to enter town at night.
Hey,
That's
That's
interesting. Might
good
ask
piece.
why.
Well,
so what happened the last time we
Well,
were
the
wandering
Grey
around town
Traders-
at night?
the
That's very
Grey
true.
Traders are what goes for a government there in Shady
I
Creek.
see.
A lot of the businesses are run by some less scrupulous people. There's some families that control a lot of the businesses there, and a lot of it is less than legal. But
Of course.
Hard.
at the same time, in Shady Creek, what may not be considered legal here in the Empire, it may or may not be illegal there.
A bard sounds like a place for the heroes of Hupperduke.
I see. All right.
We all ready to leave?
I been ready. My pack's on me back, my hammer's in my hand. Let's go.
Now,
I'm,
just,
I'm
I'm
actually
gonna-
back,
is
I'm
there
leaving the
like
pack
a-
behind.
Is there like a caravan that's heading that way, or is this we're going on foot sort of thing?
There's not necessarily a lot of travel to Shady Creek, unless individuals are going for a specific reason. I know of no such other caravan, so. But that is also part of the reason that we have sponsored you all, so that when there are things that we would like to get from far locations, we have someone that we can trust to bring it back safely.
Have someone that's expendable
there-
that we can sacrifice to get things back. Yeah, no, it's
Hey.
fine. Have a good day, Brackle.
is there perhaps bounties or anything of that sort that we should be looking out for as we're in less scrupulous places, as you did say?
Oh, bounties? I don't know that I could tell you of anything of the sort. I mean, the Shady Creek Run is kind of outside of the dynasty's jurisdiction, if you will. If there are people there that have bounties on their heads, I would not know of who you would be looking for.
Of course. Didn't have to ask.
Bounties.
Hally ho! Let's head out.
Well, I figure while we were there, if we could bring justice.
I'm gonna start walking. I'm not even gonna listen to the cleric. I'm just gonna start walking. He's mumbling to himself back there
Okay.
at this point.
Okay. So you all
what is
are
that?
going
I can
to...
no longer hear the dwarf. Fantastic. I can finally think again.
So you all are going to head out of Hupperduke. Is there anything else you'd like to do before you leave?
I'm
Do
good
you
now.
know if there's a
Everyone's good?
way to create like a separate section in your inventory? Like I was gonna leave some things in my room.
You mean
The
within
room
D&D
may not
Beyond?
be back there.
You mean
Noah.
within D&D Beyond?
Yes.
No.
Actually, am I able to do a quick stop by and chat with Nima?
Yeah, I mean, you would probably indicate to the group that you want to do that, and you could probably do that.
We didn't pay for
If
any
you
more
wanted
rooms-
to-
any more days at the Hearth and Hammer, right?
No, but if you wanted to leave something at the Hearth and Hammer, Lee, you
I'll
could
leave it.
you could talk to Brackhill, and he would keep it for you. He knows
Okay.
he knows that your abode is being renovated at the moment. So
He knows that you're a klepto.
I haven't
pack
stolen anything.
I guess technically you're correct. You're just a
But
pack
I
rat.
don't need to take the mace and the
Would you
short
rather us-
swords and the
would you rather-
spears.
Would you rather us just call you a hoarder? Which one do you want?
I could just imagine him being like,
I
"Hey, can you hold
hoard
on to a few things for me?" And
just
Bracco's like, "Yeah,
enough.
sure." And he's like,
Pulling all this stuff. Here's 45 daggers and 16 javelins.
at least it's
I've
not
only
like
had like
out of
6 daggers at max.
he's
Okay.
pulling things out of his boots
it's
and everything.
at least he doesn't have like a bag of holding that he's just like
He's got
continuously
hidden
pulling
weapons.
things.
in his-
16
No.
whole cheese
I'll tell you
wheels.
this: if this party comes across a bag of holding, the monk is not allowed to have it. That thing would be full with everything under the sun.
500 pounds.
Only
wasted.
important things though. Like weapons.
By the third dagger, nothing else is. No more of them are important.
I can throw them. The dagger is
You
ammunition.
can throw them all at once if you throw the bag.
The
All right.
dagger is ammunition.
So you head out of town.
Can I go chat with
We're
Nima?
Oh
gonna
yes,
by
you're gonna go
Nima.
chat with Nima. Okay. So the party leaves from the Hearth and Hammer, and you make your way to Nima's house, I presume.
Yes.
Okay. You make your way to Nima's house, and it's getting to be early afternoon at this point when you arrive, and you go up and knock at the door.
As we're walking there, and be like, Halfling, can I see one of those pebbles just for a second? I have a question that I want to be able to ask.
Yeah, be careful with it because I've got
Yes, I'm very
explosives.
careful.
I said be careful.
Okay, sorry. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
So you
Shall
have
we
one
knock
of
on the
the
Explosive.
explosive little acorn things. Okay.
Yeah, little guys.
All right. So you approach Nima's house. You knock on the door, and you this time you know it's a lot quicker, and you see her in the window, and she says, opens the door. Yes, come in. How are you all doing today?
Great. We're actually on our way out of town, and I actually had an idea of sorts that I want to run past you, Nima.
Okay.
And you, correct me if I'm wrong. Now you made the acorns for I forget that Goliath's name, but they were placed inside the kobolds.
Oh yes.
Wow.
There's for skin and for stallmast.
Yes. What
Yes,
was
I did.
wondering-
They're very crude devices. So
Yeah. What I was wondering was, first of all, I was in quite a predicament. Last evening, I was attacked suddenly, and there was quite a few of them.
oh my
And I
goodness.
it was terrifying. But I'm fine. I'm here now. But in the
I'm glad
fight,
you're okay.
I realized that I had some blasting powder still on me, and I was hoping to be able to use this in some way, a bag of blasting powder, to be able to fend myself or toss it at them and have it explode. And then I thought about the pebbles that you had made in these round circular things. So, would you be able to make a larger pebble, almost snowball size or a good size rock that would fit into your hand?
Oh,
Circular metal.
I mean,
And
what
then,
what you're talking about is, I mean, I made those little devices under duress, and what you're saying, what you're requesting, I could possibly do something like that. However, right now, with after everything that had been gone missing from Stallmast's little operation there,
and we're tracking those things down as well.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. I could do it, but I would probably have to. I would probably have to do so once the renovations are complete.
Okay. Yes. Of
It's
course.
not something
and
that I
there's no
don't
rush.
could do
It
here in
wasn't the-
town where everything is a bit more restricted. So
Yes, I completely understand.
Hey,
And
we've got
the-
the decent forge back at the.
Yeah,
base
we're
once
working on
it's
a
done.
forge there.
I
and
am
there's
aware.
Plenty of blasting powder still there as well. But
I've been working. I've been working with the foreman there to get that room a little more stable. So
Appreciate that. Just an idea that I had, and I would love for there to be a small wick, if you will, and because that way I'm able to light it. Because what I don't want is just to have this blasted, and I have no way of making it explode. If there could be
well, I
just a little-
think we can find some way to help you out there. But it'll be we'll have to see what we can do. But
just
we'll
tossing it out
check
as
it
an
out.
idea. Just tossing it out as an idea.
Okay.
Thank you.
absolutely.
All right, everyone else ready to go?
Hey,
Just
head
wanted to
out.
run that idea past her. I can't help but grin at the thought of it, of how it shall aid me in battle. Grin at the thought of how it shall aid. Grin. We'll call it a grenade.
Hey, Cleric, I've changed my mind. Can you learn the silence spell? This road's gonna be a long one.
I wish I could.
So
Okay,
you
let's go and head out.
you're heading out
Listen,
of town.
if she can't do the wick, you simply throw the device and you have the halfling shoot it with fire. It'd be epic.
Yes, we can do that as well.
You thought about that all afternoon. Don't lie.
Oh, we
Yes,
definitely
he
talked
did.
about it at work today.
Yeah, I knew it. I was gonna say he 100%
talked
is.
about that at work. Colin said another thing, and then I tried to connect it. I was like, what if I did a grenade? It's great.
Oh.
That's okay. At least you're the bard.
The thing is here's the thing. He's gonna throw it with that pitiful strength he has. He's going to instantly fail and kill himself. And now we're gonna be healing the bard even
No.
more from his own damage.
Throwing
He drops
it
a grenade at
correctly
his feet. It goes
is-
off and sets off the 10 other grenades he's holding.
is dexterity, not strength, when you throw.
Throw is a strength. It literally says it when you click on it.
Oh, it does? What?
What if he does a
I think
flip first? Is it then a
dexterity-
performance?
Yeah.
No.
I can perform it, yeah.
He actually he flips it up in the air and he does a front flip and kicks it with his feet.
That's worth.
That's
worth.
performance. Yeah.
Chucks it and kicks it sideways as he does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, is
We're
there
good
a
to have.
hacky sack?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I'm good.
So you all are leaving Hupperduke, and in case you have forgotten, does anyone know where Shady Creek Run is?
That was to the
Uh,
north, wasn't it? Northwest.
Yeah.
Oh, like our characters know where it's at?
Yes.
Yes.
I would figure
believe
Brackle
Jace
gave
knew.
us directions, did he not?
It seems like last time
Um,
we talked about it, Jace had information.
Okay.
Jeff doesn't, but Jace.
So as far as where it is, you do have you're told roughly where it lies. Did you want to search out any other means of like a map or anything?
This ain't a map maker in this town. Is there a cartographer anywhere?
I think I
I've
could
not seen one.
possibly acquire one.
Oh yeah, we
I'll
can
head
get
back to the Cobalt Souls.
Okay.
Um,
On your way back, you go and yeah, you're. Let's see. Roll. Let's see. roll a persuasion with advantage.
Okay. I'm gonna. I don't have my
Your camera.
dice rolling thing turned on. It's my lights out for it, but I'm gonna move my camera and show y'all real quick.
He rolled a natural 20.
I rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
He's excited.
We trust you.
Okay.
I 100% trust you, but
All right.
that's funny. He's like, yes.
you're fine. Okay, so you
Are you
go
listening
and
on
you
there?
are able to once again talk to Archivist Let, and the group is there with you at this point because you were all kind of on your way out, and so they're standing there in the kind of the entry hallway while you are requesting this, and so Archivist Let comes out and says, yes, I do have one that you could take with you here. This map should guide you on your way, at least by the safest roads, as they may be, going to such a place. But you do know that it's a rather rough place, Shady Creek. It is outside of the Empire as it stands, kind of the farthest north reach of the Empire.
Do we have a library there?
We don't have a library per se. We do have some people there, but they are a little more. They're a little more. Quiet about their nature.
Is there anything I can do for the order while I'm in Shady Creek Run?
Oh, by all means, look out for any relevant information. If there's new knowledge to be had, we would love to have it. Add it to our collection. Also, just follow the general guidelines of the order of the Cobalt Soul, and I think you'll do well.
Thank you, Archivist.
Absolutely.
I'll be on my way.
Okay. And so he hands over the map of the northern region of the area, which looks like.
Oh, is this gonna be on Owlbear?
Hey, Rowan, I was just thinking, you're looking for these larger forms of this thing, and I've noticed that I've got like 10 torches.
Yeah, but you don't have to get on to Owlbear if you want. You
Okay,
can just
gotcha.
look on the stream if you want.
I don't really know I've got these 10 torches. I've got some torches in a tinder box, and the tinder box has like a cloth in like a light bit of fuel. So I wonder if you covered your orbs in this cloth and then could somehow fasten it to the torch, if that would help with your grip for throwing or anything.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
were you talking to me?
Oh, I was, yeah.
He doesn't speak the halfling, remember? Oh,
Something
Lord.
about torches and the cloth and tossing.
Yeah, all right. Have fun blowing yourself up.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey,
I
are we
was
going
annoyed
on
with
the?
it for a
Are
second.
we going on Glory Run?
You are at least heading north. All right,
I
so
can get behind this.
as you can see, there is Hupperduke there in the Silver Quell Ridge Mountains, and the road does lead out through the Crispvale Thicket, north through the Glory Run, and then eventually breaking off. You would have to kind of head out on lighter trails towards Shady Creek Run.
Is this all just desert?
It's not desert. It's more of
Like you're all looking at something I don't see.
it's gonna be
Like
more of like a
grasslands.
plains. Yeah,
It's on the
grasslands
Hearth and
kind of
Hammer
So-
stream.
Oh.
If you pull the stream up, you can see it in the.
All right, I'll see if it works. My internet will only allow me to watch stuff that is 480 and below. So if we don't have the ability,
thing. If you don't need to do it, I can put it in.
Oh,
Did you see the session
well,
chat?
I'll pull it
There's
up and see if it.
I'll put it in
You
session
can-
chat.
I just
Okay.
put it in session chat. If you click
Okay.
on that, it's you have to open original.
Yeah, but you can
okay.
zoom in on it.
And you can zoom in on Hupperdinck. It's on the right side there of
Okay.
the map, right where it says the Marrow Valley. If you basically click that, you'll see just above it. You'll see Hupperdinck.
Do
You
you see?
scroll up.
Okay.
Okay. So you are starting out a little after lunchtime, so mid-afternoon or so, and you are headed north. Well, actually, if you're following the road, you're going to be heading a little northeast through the Crispvale Thicket, which is a kind of smaller wooded area that does meet around the crossroads of the Glory Run and the road that leads east towards the Denrock Mountains. So, as you are traveling, because you are on foot, it will be probably a few days travel. And through the thicket itself, from the map, you know it would take you probably a day to get through and out of the Crispvale Thicket. Seeing as you are leaving halfway through, you may spend the night there if you don't push through. So as you are going, let's have a marching order.
I'll be
Who
out front.
is guiding?
Yeah.
I'll be in the back.
Since I have the map, I'll be up front too.
Okay, so
Yeah, everybody's in the front. We're just one long line in
one
front.
line.
Oh, in the front. I'm in the
Okay.
back watching y'all walk horizontally. I'm just,
I would say it's if we're
Fools.
going back to front, it's Jason in the back, and then probably me walking somewhat side by side, Colin, and then the two.
Who's
One,
this
two, two.
Colin
Like
you
it's
speak
like
of?
a 2-2-1.
The halfling.
Do like a 2-2-1.
That would allow Lee to be able to dart off rather than me engage anything
it's a
that come across.
It's a flying U instead of a flying V.
and Chewy's just walking around and keeps jumping down like in little bushes and such.
All right, I changed.
Go
I'm
ahead, roll.
stealthing. I'm sneaking back to kill Chewy real quick.
Go and roll that stealth. I want to see this.
2 natural
okay.
20s.
Oh gosh.
So, you all are traveling through the Crispvale Thicket. It is, middle afternoon. Somebody roll a d20.
I got you. Just a D20.
No, he said D20, but he meant a D6.
An 11.
Okay. As you travel, it's a nice walk in the woods. You don't see a whole lot at the
Should've
moment.
rolled
You're just
lower.
following the road, and you make pretty good time as you go. You hear animals, maybe far off in the woods that kind of maybe spooked by your presence or so. But you're on a well-established road at this point, heading through, and you don't really find too much. So, you do travel for the latter half of the day, and probably about early evening time, you come to the crossroads there in the Crispvale Thicket. So, you know which way you're going because of the map. And you're able to start heading north. But again, it is evening time, and so it's the light is already kind of dim here in the thicket, especially as the sun is going down. There's less light coming into the woods. So it is getting a little darker. Do you all keep going into the dark evening, or do you want to stop and make camp?
Listen, if we keep going for too much longer, it's going to be really dark by the time we make camp, and then it's going to suck having to build.
Yeah,
And we're
this
not going to
is-
be able to see too much in case anything creeps up on us. Now, I know this
Gotcha,
grassland is pretty
goggles.
plain.
Yes.
I've got
But-
my dark vision.
Nate,
Does it say the same
I don't
dark
have that.
vision?
Can I Can I have your fire puppy, just for the night?
Fire.
Well, he's not gonna stick around forever.
Well, come on, just for the night.
He's not. Listen, he's a spirit of his own. You're gonna have to ask him.
All right, fair enough.
I guess we'll go
I
ahead.
agree.
We'll
We
go
should
ahead and
definitely
stop.
make camp. Yes.
Because of the cleric, we'll go ahead and stop. The other 4 of us would have been able to walk right through the night.
I mean, I'll hold
Okay,
on to someone's shoulder and we'll
roll-
go. I don't care.
Okay. So let's see. Where do you want to make camp? Are you gonna try to do it on the side of the road, or do you want to find a place?
Can I do a nature check to see where would be like the best?
I'll say we'll let the
For
druids
comfort and
commune
tactical
with
advantage.
the forest.
Yeah, you can roll a nature check.
Of course.
+3.
It's probably the best thing it's got.
It's a 9.
9.
Total.
Okay. Anyone else want to make a
It's
nature
all
or
just
perception check?
grass everywhere. It's
I
like
can do a
it'll be
perception.
fantastic.
Okay. Jace, roll perception.
Yeah, I can do a perception.
Yeah, it's a 22.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so
+6 to perception.
Yeah, he's just stacks wisdom, man. That's
Yeah,
his
I have
thing.
high
Jace-
perception.
Jace, Pete is looking around and he's like, well, I mean, we could look at anyone, maybe by the bottom of one of these trees, because you're still in the Chrisville thicket, which is a forested area. You're not too
this
far
is
from the
obviously
road.
just a height disadvantage. I don't love it, but I have to admit.
It's probably true at the moment. Jace
Hey,
looks around and he
finding it
says,
nice.
"Oh, we could go." Jace, you spot off over here, probably as you're walking and looking, about 20 feet from the road, the little clearing area. It kind of looks like it's been set up before, as like there's a couple fallen logs that you can maybe sit on, and maybe the remains of previously used fire or something. So.
Well, friends, this looks like a perfect place to make camp right here. Looks like someone's already been here and set it up for us. What do you say? Take that as a yes. I'm
Let's
going to
get
go
that
put the
going.
stuff down.
Yes, sounds
A
fantastic.
Alright,
fire
excellent.
hand, so why don't you get us a fire going and maybe we eat some victuals and
I think I'd like to see you do it.
I have a tinderbox. I could do it.
Don't waste your tinderbox. There's other ways you can do it.
There's 2 sticks. Let's see what
I have a
happens.
tinderbox for a reason.
Alright,
I
so
could
what?
also grab you by the neck and make you do it, but I mean we'll just go with the tinderbox.
He just rings out beats of fire. Squeeze of fire.
Listen, if y'all
Indeed.
gather the supplies, I can at least get it started.
Hey,
Sticks,
Okay.
twigs,
So
whatever
you
rocks
make
are
your
jumbling
camp.
around in your brains.
You make your camp for the evening, and have some rations, if you will, and get ready to bed down. Are you guys? What would you like to do? You all
hey,
gonna-
I say
everyone's gonna
we
sleep?
sleep in shifts. We post
a
at
good
least
idea.
one of us up in a sensory every few hours, and
I only
Well,
need
who's-
the rest for
so
4 hours, and then
Who's
I can,
the best
I
at
can do the
seeing
second
things
half.
and the best at seeing things in the dark?
I am not the best at seeing things.
So
I mean, I
maybe
have
you should
dark
go
vision as
first.
well.
Yeah,
I
I got
have
dark
good
vision.
hearing at night, but that's about it.
You should probably
it's already
go
dark
first.
though, right? It's already dark.
Yes.
You should probably be the last one then. He's up early
I'll
in,
take the
anyway in the
morning
morning
shift, yes.
praying,
That's true.
right?
That's true.
Yes, absolutely.
So we'll have.
How I understand it, I'm going to sleep. And y'all can figure
If
this
you
out.
didn't
believe
hear
the elf-
Lee, yeah, go ahead.
Lee can sleep for just 4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, he only
Yeah.
needs to
So
sleep
I
for
can
4
do
hours
the.
and then
I'll
he can
sleep
watch
for the
rest
first
of it.
4 hours, and then the last 4 I can take guard with
Okay.
whoever else wants to.
So then
Sure.
we'll have we'll go ahead and have Pete watch first, then Ted, and then Jace, then Pete again, and then the elf should have woken back up and he can watch the rest of the time.
Hey, Halfling, I think the bard is scamming you there.
No, I
Didn't see
definitely
his name come up
I
at all.
definitely hear him, but here's the thing: who's gonna be waking who up? Man, we'll see
Aye.
how that goes.
When his sleeping bag rolls the fire.
yeah,
oh,
we'll
that'd be-
go
that'd be
ahead and do
rough.
that, Rowan. You have a nice long rest there.
So
wow,
hey,
you guys
hey,
are so
cleric,
kind. Well done.
does Chewy okay with the snuggling with the bard tonight? Let's see how much sleep
No.
he gets that way.
Oh yes, Chewie would love that. Here you go, Rowan.
Can
I mean, he just scratch his head. He loves his head scratching.
All right.
Oh,
So,
don't sneeze.
so what? Lee
It's
only
on
sleeps
my
in
in
the
case-
first 4 hours.
So
and then-
so Lee doesn't Lee, I don't know if you Lee doesn't have to, when he rests, he doesn't actually have to go into a sleep.
right. You can just meditate.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So he
I don't-
keeps watch while we rest the whole time.
I have no issue with that.
I got no
Sounds-
issue with that.
Sounds great. We shall all
Of course. All right.
Hey.
Good night, friends.
And then, of course, I go to sleep and I'm loudly snoring the entire night, horribly like a dwarf.
Should have
waking
prepared silent.
everyone
Should
else
have
up
prepared
and-
silent.
I think before I had to sleep, I'm probably like if we're resting with like you're properly taking your armor off or whatever, or if we're staying guard.
I do not do that. I stay in
I'm,
full
I'm
armor.
probably gonna take my studded armor off, and I'm just
I'd
gonna
probably
kind of,
I'd probably remove my armor, but have it very, very close by, just you know, to air out from having all that heavy plate on me all day long.
I'm kind of running my hands
That's just like
along along the armor a little bit and kind of seeing the different marks and stuff
A creepo,
And just-
man.
and just thinking
What are you
back.
doing?
Thinking back to when she saved you. Hey.
No, thinking back. This is just you guys don't know this, but the armor was not mine. It was the only person that was ever like a friend to me. And so I'm looking at the different. There's probably even a bullet wound or bullet hole marked on part of it.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of spending some moments.
So you-
somber.
So Rowan is taking time as he's doing that. He's inspecting his armor. It's something that you have probably gotten into the habit of doing as a means of kind of calming down for the evening and going to sleep, of tracing the lines of the intricately kind of carved leather of the chest piece, and the others wouldn't necessarily see it as bullet holes, but they would see maybe patches, like where there's been patched leather over areas that have taken damage. And so you trace your finger along the way and just kind of slowly are able to go to sleep.
And Jace goes and finds a tree to rest against, sort of sitting up so that nothing can come behind him and he can see everyone.
Okay.
Actually, the worst defensive position you can take.
He feels more secure that way.
Somebody can come up from behind you on the tree and kill you before you can react.
It seems like you'd have the same situation if you were laying down.
That's why you put your back to somebody you trust.
I don't trust anyone.
Yeah, very well.
Put the back to Chewy.
Crushes Chewy.
Chewy at this point, while we're sleeping out in the open, is actually in my coat.
Okay. I mean,
I'm
he's
asleep.
a cat, you know, he can do whatever.
The monk said, "Hey, he's watching. I'm already out. I'm down."
Okay. All right. So Lee, roll a perception check
Great.
with disadvantage.
Hey. Oh gosh, dang.
This is for the first 4 hours
Okay. So it was 18
with
with
disadvantage. All right.
It was gonna be 19 with disadvantage.
That's okay.
Actually, the first roll was lower, so it was gonna be 18 period.
Okay. So during the first 4 hours, while you are meditating, you are semi-conscious, but you are definitely a little more inwardly focused in your meditation. Still keeping a watch around you, but maybe not quite as much as when you're awake. And you hear, sounds through the woods. You hear, the sounds of maybe animals through the underbrush, or things of the nature that, as an elf, you're familiar with. You're not worried or concerned by them, and you're able to make it through the night relatively. Nothing happens. So, few beasts, stop by and look at this curious sight and move along. So, you all wake up the next morning, feeling
Hope so.
refreshed. And as we are there, let's take a break.
Rowan, I went ahead and brewed us up some bean water.
Time to head to that tree Jace is leaned up against and take care of my morning business.
I was up quite a while before you. But I do see you using the restroom on my bed. Come on! At least I didn't leave anything over there.
It's raining.
Chewie, do not go over there.
All right, we will be back.
We're taking a break.
Yep.
Yeah.
put it vertical. That's the one thing I'm going to have to do some EQing on.
All right, and we're
I don't
back.
understand why I've moved it here.
we're-
It picks up everything.
We're in it.
Oh, gotcha.
So, you all have awoken from your night's rest, and you are going to. You wake up feeling refreshed. It was a nice, crisp evening, but nothing too uncomfortable. And you are ready to set out for the day.
Strap
Same
my
order as
armor
before.
back on. Put my armor back on.
Yeah,
Strapping
sounds good.
Make sure and
putting
stating
my
that
plate back
out
on.
loud that my
Yep,
armor
putting my
is
plate back on for sure. Yep, putting my plate back on.
So
Plate
you're
is
saying
on.
you're saying you were sleeping without it on.
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
I specifically stated
They
that.
were. I was not.
I specifically stated that.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my. Oh wait, no, I don't wear armor.
All right. So you
you
all
think
head
fancy,
off
don't you?
as you are within the Crisp Vale thicket in the early morning hours. Somebody roll a d20.
I got
I'll
it.
roll.
Oh.
Your
oh.
luck check.
Oh, who's doing it?
Oh,
Noah
oh,
did it.
Oh, okay.
Goodness,
rolled a
everyone
17.
moved.
No, I did it.
17
I
plus
rolled
8.
an 11. So,
There's a plus 8 to that 17, by the way.
Okay.
So that makes it like what, 25?
It's just pure luck. You don't have.
Wait, why is it a +8?
I'm
What are you
just
getting
kidding, I'm
into?
just
Oh,
joking.
I was like,
That's
I'm 100% missed something at this point.
he's just now catching up to the problem.
Yeah. I was completely confused. I
Okay.
was like, what is it?
So as you are walking through the thicket this morning, you don't seem to see anything out of the ordinary. Again, you're just following the path, and this area is pretty well traveled, kind of route within the Empire. So, but as you go, you start to see fewer trees as you're going, and you see, like you're coming to the edge of the thicket, approximately lunchtime or so, middle of the day, and you come out and the sun is bright and shining, and you all are kind of going through this last section of trees as you move on to this next leg of your journey. Someone else roll a
Jace has it this
D20.
time.
Someone who
Okay.
has not rolled it, yes.
Roll that magic dice, Doctor.
Yeah, I just wanted to roll
Roll
for
it.
heat to heat check what the dice.
I went ahead and rolled an 11 again, just because my last one didn't count.
Okay, all right. So
Here's
as
where we
you
get
are,
ambushed.
Yeah.
as you are going through this area of the exiting the Crisp Vale thicket, you are seem to be having an uneventful journey. As you
Hey,
go through,
boring.
and you exit out of the thicket and into the plains along the Glory Road, and you are able to continue traveling. Yes, the paladin of the Oath of Glory is excited about this.
Just
Okay.
It's a road.
So give me one more. As you travel through the rest of this day, you get towards the end of the evening and start looking for a place to camp. Go ahead and either one person roll with advantage or two people roll perception or nature check.
That's
I'll-
definitely a cleric or a druid there.
Yeah, I can roll perception with advantage.
Well, is somebody else can roll?
Okay. Never mind. I'm nat 20,
Okay.
so 26.
I'm gonna roll a
Alright.
nature check just to see what I would have gotten because I was also gonna roll instead of giving advantage.
Nat
Oh,
1.
gotcha.
13.
Okay.
Okay.
So once again, Jace, the member of the party who doesn't have dark vision or keen sight or anything, apparently has a sense of finding a great campsite.
You know,
And you've been walking through the
one has
plains
their talents.
and hills that are outside of the Crispvale thicket. Kind of, you can kind of see it's not just flat grasslands. It's kind of rolling hills, and there's trees every once in a while and everything. And along the Glory Road, you do find an area where there's a few trees and a few larger rocks that look like they'd make a good windbreak. And you are able to set up a camp there if you like. It's about, just a little bit off the road.
Well, friends, this looks like a lovely place to make camp.
Hey,
Has everything we need.
I trust you. You picked a great spot last time.
Yes.
hey, there's no tree for you to lean up on and me relieve myself in the morning.
I'll make.
There's
you
a few
big-
trees out here.
Hey,
Right there. Right there's a tree.
Yeah.
Stay away from my tree, dwarf.
Did any of y'all see that? That bug just like fly into my eye?
No.
Okay.
well, we know whose perception
That's
is
what
not
happens
rolling
in
eye
the
at
woods,
night.
Noah.
He's got
Roll a
full
nature
immersion.
check. Are you sure about that, Druid?
He's got like this small container of bugs. He's like, I need full immersion for this D&D session.
His
We're in the
wife
woods.
slides in a potted plant like out of the thing and just
Walking through the woods.
a tent pops up behind him.
You can't wait for Seth to say it's raining. She's got a
Yeah.
spray bottle and a water gun.
Just like spraying them down.
Love it.
I love it. The immersion. The immersion.
I'll get myself a bucket of water. It's fine.
Alright, so I guess same thing. We're just gonna get together, get some wood,
Okay.
get a
Yeah.
fire going.
Create a campsite, and you all are able to, like I said, kind of take some shelter within these kind of large boulders and rocks that are kind of jutting out of the grasslands a little bit with, like I said, a few trees around you. And you're able to camp for the night. Same watch as before. Now, I will tell you, Noah, you can watch, but there is, if you're the only one watching, you're awake, but your perception is going to be a little lower.
Okay.
when you're-
I'll stay up with him the first 4 hours.
I'm like I said, he can watch. I'm just saying when he's in
Yeah.
his meditative state, he just is. He may not see something as quickly. He may still he
Right.
would still see it though, kind of thing.
That's fine. I'll
yeah.
stay up
Do-
for the first
we
4
do-
hours with him.
Well,
you,
you-
do
you can only do 2
2
hours
stints.
of a
Yeah.
short
Yeah.
of a long rest, which is 8 hours. 6 of it is considered what you have to be sleeping, and then the other 2 could be resting and watching, kind of thing. So
I'll take the second 2 hours.
He volunteered for work? Oh my god.
I mean, either way, I have a very high constitution, so technically I can go longer without sleep.
right.
Yep. I'll take the next 2 hours.
And I can take the following.
I think
But we
just
don't need anybody after those.
Yeah, we
two.
just
So
need
you,
4
you really
hours.
only need
All right, we'll carry on.
two watches. Yeah. So
What we can do is just alternate who does it those nights. So like next you and
yeah.
All right.
he
And like I
can
said,
stay up for those
it's
two.
it's not necessarily
Right.
it's not necessarily that he's not aware of things going around. He
It's
does
just
have a
making
sense
sure
of
having
his
that extra
surroundings.
eyes to kind of help him while he's
Sure.
in rest.
And this is just me looking at it and how I feel like we're gonna play it, because it says you're in a pretty deep meditative state, but you're in your semi-conscious basically. So, but you are conscious and aware of things. It's just again more of your senses of your surroundings. So, but as you are, you only do have to take 2 watches if you guys want to help cover that. So, who is taking the first watch? Theoden?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a perception check.
12.
Okay. It's pretty
You don't
quiet.
see it.
It's pretty quiet. There's the moon's out. The moons are out. There's more than one. And you are, even though it's grasslands, you still feel like there's nature out there that are just waiting, So But yeah, nothing happens during your watch. So you wake up and go get Rowan.
Yep. I'm gonna go
Rowan
get-
takes the next watch.
Stirring Rowan up.
Along
Aye.
with
Watching
along
my-
with the semi-aware Lee. So
I'm gonna go lay down. With my armor on, because we are more in the open. I don't feel
Yeah.
safe.
I'm still in my armor tonight too.
Also don't like the way, that tinkling laughter in my head was when I took my armor off. It's just...
okay.
And yeah. I kind of
So-
been playing on a little.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
11.
Okay. So you begin your watch, and everything seems pretty normal. Again, just the grasslands around you, or you hear birds and calling and whatnot, and seems pretty peaceful.
Somebody's gonna be following us this whole way, and we've just never noticed it
I don't know. I rolled a nat 20 on perception earlier.
during the
All right.
day.
And looking for a spot to rest, not.
All right, so your shift passes without anything. And Lee,
I'll
you're
tell you.
you awake refreshed from your meditation and take over the watch for the rest of the night. What would you like to, or go ahead and roll a perception check for me?
That is a 13.
Okay, 13.
12,
12,
slightly
11,
better.
13. We're just all around the same
It's doing
number.
great.
None of us is seeing anything the other ones don't at this point.
Okay.
We can only roll nat 20s to find a great place to camp.
Hey,
That's very
everyone
important.
needs a
Maybe-
certain skill,
Maybe it's because it's such a great place to camp that there's nothing that can get to where we are for us to
That's it
observe.
is.
That's
That's
true.
it is.
It's well sheltered. Yeah. So.
Well sheltered.
All right, so you all are able to make it through the remainder of the night, unmolested by any creatures or anything else out here in the wild. And you
Goodness.
awake together as the morning sun starts to peek over the hills there.
Hey, we're going too long without some ale. I should have got some.
All right.
We have bean
let's
water.
see. Jace, you
Like
rolled last time.
Wouldn't pull that
Someone
foul
else
stuff in your
roll
mouth.
a d20 for me.
I think the only one who hasn't rolled is Pete, probably.
Okay.
And Rowan, I think.
Yeah. Pete, you got it.
Oh, okay.
I got it. This is just a pure luck check, right?
This is a check. Yeah, d20 check.
19.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily good.
So Rowan's gonna be the one to ruin it.
Yeah, he's gonna roll the nat one, and we get ambushed by like 400 orcs.
It would not be out of character.
That is exactly true.
Very true. Very true.
All
He'd
right.
be talking of his great grandeur when they just storm up on us.
So you all are setting off for your next leg of the adventure. Somebody roll a perception check for me.
I'll roll it.
Someone else want to do it?
I'll do it.
Um,
I'll do it.
Thirdin's at the front. Let him roll it.
All right.
I really just like those numbers.
Advantage because somebody's assisting you.
Yeah.
In the.
Sure.
I mean,
I
Lee is
assist him.
up there next to me.
Yeah.
So.
Listen,
All right,
between the
that's true.
6 sets of legs in front of me, there's not much I can
Oh,
see.
that's even better.
We'll
That's
take
an
the
8.
12, I guess.
Okay.
12 and an
All
8.
right.
Let's say my modifier is about bigger than what you rolled there.
I have a 0. My wisdom is 10.
Okay.
Okay. So as you all have been traveling for the first part of the morning, you are again going through rolling hills. You go along this glory road, and there's every once in a while trees or rocks or a boulder that sticks out of the ground, and it's like I said again, it's not just a flat grassland. But however, as you are traveling, you are going through the hills and trees and you just kind of taking it in. Like the northern part of the Dodalia Empire is just it's just nice, and peaceful out here. And surely you're gonna make it to Shady Creek Run and have just an easy time of it. So
That's not ominous at all.
I don't like how you said that at all. Don't like how you said that at all.
yeah. With that,
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
No. Because of my low perception, every one of them get a sneak attack.
Oh.
Gosh.
You all take 300 damage.
Yeah. And guys, we will start a new campaign next week on Hearth and Hammer when everybody re-rolls new characters as they're all dead.
Well,
playing
we already know who Austin's going to be playing. His girlfriend, the ranger,
yeah,
Indra.
something like that.
Whoa! I had never said I wanted to play a ranger.
I actually was going to play a ranger for decided.
Listen.
Rangers
you
are.
didn't
Okay.
say
I'm
anything.
surprised we don't have a ranger. Rangers
Your
are
heart
pretty
tells us
handy.
something. I think actually our cleric was going to be a ranger to start.
I was, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like cleric a lot.
I like what Mad Drop Bear said. DM rolls dice, reason just to troll the party.
I would do that as a DM.
True.
Just
randomly
roll.
Just pause and go, hey, and roll.
Just roll 4 or 5 times. Be like, whoa, how many things are there? And then be like,
You guys
okay,
wanna
you guys continue on.
You
Can I
guys
borrow
want to
some
keep
more
going?
D6s? Why? No reason.
Okay, somebody roll another D20 for me.
I
Go
haven't
ahead,
done it
bud.
yet.
This is
I'm
your
really
Roll
good.
in,
You're good.
roll in.
Do it.
Natural one.
We're all gonna see it. It's a 2. It's a 2. Oh, look, we're killing the bard off. We're killing the bard off for sure.
This is exactly what I would have expected.
Yeah. The only thing that will save us is we're all not gonna instantly die here because it wasn't a nat 1.
This is so perfect.
Mad Drop,
That's-
you're not wrong.
This is what happened. Like out of all these rolls,
Okay, so
I rolled a 2.
As long as I get to smash something.
here
It's 2.
here is what happens. You see out of the sky. No, I'm just kidding.
That's okay. I stomp my boots. I go back the other way.
No. So you do see out of the rolling hills and such, you come to an area again, just kind of general area, trees, rocks, grasses, kind of thing. And let's see here, 1 second. Okay.
We all know that we're about to get smacked around when he takes this long of a break and starts formulating. He's like, how much damage am I doing to the mouthy paladin for all the stupid remarks he made? The bard is going to find a wall over there and not be useful at all until I go to kill him.
Hey,
we need
if I'm able to
a-
find a wall
to
in
be
the
on
middle of
Owlbear?
rolling plains,
That's impressive, actually.
No, probably not a wall.
That's loading in all of the assets. All 26 enemies that we're about to
Yeah.
encounter.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Is it an owlbear? Am I
Hey,
gonna have
this
to
is
So-
anything like the plains from Valheim when we
don't
first
even.
walked into the plains.
Darn.
Death Skeeto comes out of nowhere.
Death mosquito, right now.
Instantly, Thurden's dead. It
Um,
hits you for 75
or
points of
it's-
damage.
Or yeah, or it's a wolf, in the,
Ignores all armor. Oh yeah, okay, okay, DM. Go ahead, Thurden. I'll help you.
yeah. Oh, you got one shot? I'm gonna leave.
I'm out.
I'm out. Okay, so Theoden,
Go ahead. I'm in the front. I got this. I'll protect the party.
as you are walking, all of you walking in your aforementioned line, Theoden, you here. And Jace, you also hear, being in the front and then in the back, the whistling, humming of something as crossbow bolts come from out of nowhere.
Oh dear.
Sounds about right.
Yep, that
And,
sounds about right. Right on par. Yeah.
Jace, you are hit by a crossbow bolt.
Right. Where at?
They rolled a. Let's see.
We need to
Your,
be
your
on
AC
Owlbear?
is. Yeah. Go ahead and start to load up Owlbear. But
Okay. Is there
Jace,
still a
your-
link in there that's good?
yes. If not, I'll
Session
send it to you in a
chat, I take
second.
Yeah.
Jace, your AC is 18, correct?
Correct.
Okay. He rolled exactly 18. And so you have.
There he.
Yeah, I know, right? What a jerk.
it. That's rough.
Where is that link at? Is that session chat?
It's up. I can send a link to the game. Oh no, I'm in a different one. I hit the old link and it took me to the old game. Nobody else is in here.
Oh, I'm in here with you now.
Jace is in there. But if he's setting it up on Albert, then we would already see him.
Okay.
True. Okay. I left.
Jace,
I'm outta
you
here.
take. Jace, you take 4 points of piercing damage as a crossbow bolt slams into the back of your shoulder there.
How far is he away from me?
You don't know yet.
No, how far is Jace?
Oh,
no,
Jace,
my-
he's behind you by, a few people. Like, if you're all walking
As I get
together,
hit, I
you're
yell out,
probably
take cover.
You're outside the 5 feet. Sorry, bro.
yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Um,
As I get hit, though, I
Theoden,
yell out, like,
you
take cover
take-
to alert everyone.
They rolled over a 20?
Someone did roll over a 20.
Get out of here with this.
It
This is
sounds
gonna
like
be
there
the
was more
kobolds
than one
all over
that shot
again.
at you.
I cannot believe you have 20 AC. Like that.
It sounds like more than one shot at you.
And that's with a 12 dex too.
I'm just disappointed nobody shot at me.
I mean, they saw the shiny loud one and said, "Go for him."
Oh, I mean, for sure. That's the reason
All
I'm in
right.
the front, though.
So, Jace, you take, or no, excuse me, Jace. Theoden, you take 8 points of piercing damage
Gotcha.
as
Like,
a
thanks to
crossbow
my
bolt
health.
comes in from your
A
right.
mere flesh wound.
It comes in from your right, your opposite your shield arm, and slams into that arm there, that arm and shoulder, and get you
Oh,
pretty
me
good
hammer
there.
arm.
So yeah, so
Aye.
with that, everybody roll initiative.
Yeah. Oh, nobody else is excited.
Yo.
I've been
I'm
waiting.
excited.
Yeah, but
I've been
yeah,
waiting.
excited
I've been
and
waiting for
terrified.
like 3 weeks to roll initiative.
Seven. I
the
know,
only
me
He has.
too.
He has, I
opportunity
know.
I get to catch a object is when it's thrown to me by one of my party members.
That's why I did
What
it.
is
I was
wrong
like,
with you?
nobody's
Oh.
rolling for anything. Oh my
Right.
gosh.
All right.
Okay,
Joe's
you know
not
what?
gonna be in
We
the
all
front.
have terrible initiative.
Well, I got 16.
Okay,
so-
thank you. I was
Except
like,
for
I did
him.
what? I got 13. So.
I too rolled a 6.
Okay, hold on one second. So,
I have +4 to initiative, guys.
You rolled
hold on, Rowan, what was your initiative?
The 6.
Perfect.
At least
I rolled Lee? a
3.
16.
Pete,
6 overall.
My initiative's based off
Theoden?
of Dex. Okay. 13.
I think that puts me
And
just one
Jace.
step above.
7.
It does. I'm last.
all right. So, now we get into combat.
Okay.
Do we have the owlbear?
Yeah, can we have an Albert link? It seems that the old
Yes.
links set take us to the a
Yeah. Don't worry about
non-usable game.
I'm not surprised by that. So here we go.
Yeah.
I'll post it.
Just have this shield.
There's the link. The password is the same as always.
Aye. As it should be. As it should be. It should always be this.
I just about made a mistake.
Right.
It's just about minimize zoom.
Oh, hold on.
That would have been bad for you.
Very bad.
Ah, I see. Rocks.
That's actually
Can't
cool.
see
I
it.
like this.
Am I spelling?
It's lowercase, all lowercase,
Yeah.
no spaces.
Okay.
I did the same thing. I capitalized the D.
Do you
in
not
there.
know how to spell your name?
I mean, my name's Thurden. I mean,
That's
but
not
I
the
mean,
password.
Thought it was Thera.
Maybe it is.
Thurden.
Thera. Baylor.
I don't know why it auto.
Yes, monk. Yes. This one's slow.
Hey, my intelligence is the same as yours.
He's got like 60 feet of movement.
I'm
speed,
not
what do you
saying
mean,
I'm
so-
not slow either.
I do have 45 movement speed right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I can click
No,
my
I
boots
was
to get
gonna
that too.
stock long stride earlier, and then I didn't. Now I'm upset with myself.
Okay.
Aren't we side by side, like me and Lee side by side?
Sure.
So does that mean I can get shot at? I just want to catch something.
I don't feel like this map has a good representation of space with the ruler that I have in Owlbear.
It's a little off, probably.
It's telling me it's 50 feet to the corner of this rock right here. Like, that's a massive rock.
Yeah, the image was a little bigger. Okay, so let me unhide this.
This is a great place for an ambush.
I'm scared when he's like, unhide this. I'm like, all these things are about to just pop up all over this thing. You're
Okay.
beset by 30 different.
I am excitedly scared of what's about to
Yes.
happen.
Yeah,
I'll
me
say
too. I'm excited
right.
because I want the combat, but I'm terrified that we're all gonna die.
So,
That I
you
can-
now see, after having taken an attack, a party of bandits, ruffians, call them what you will.
Cowards.
Ruffians.
Ne'er do
A
wells.
coward would attack you behind your back.
Look, those guys look kind of like the people who attacked Rowan. And then wait, Bard, is your girlfriend around?
I don't have a girlfriend. If you're talking about Yinra, she just randomly showed up. So I don't know where she
Hey.
came from.
Summon her.
It's a crazy story. Yeah. Crazy story you told to try to cover up the fact that you went on a date with Yenra. About
Hey,
having to
he
meet somebody
paid
in the middle of the
people-
night.
Paid people to come ambush him so he could have
Yeah.
his date.
That
I
seems like a
did tell
far
my
stretch.
wife. I did tell my wife that if there was ever a time she wanted to hop into a game randomly,
Oh, let her play
That would be
Yenra.
amazing.
Yeah, let
Can we
her
just
play Yenra.
replace Rowan with Yenra?
Wait. No. We just bring in a guest one time. And it's a
Yes.
ranger named Yenra, and it just so happens
and my
to be
wife.
played by my husband's wife.
And then you have
That
to
would be
pretend that you don't like her. That'll go well.
Yeah, because we would play
Yes.
it up, and you'd be like, "No, God, disgusting." I'd be like, "Oh." that's
No, I'm
weird.
worried about what
Somebody's-
she responds as.
All right.
She has to
Here we go.
pretend.
to hate you.
So now, let me hold on.
Let me get my handy dandy notebook. We're gonna look for some Blues Clues.
Clues.
There's only really 3 of these guys. This is bad news.
What? Oh, come on! I'm not even gonna get to swing my hammer.
Or we haven't seen the rest. One of the two.
Yeah, that's why I said
Everybody
if-
with
if there's
range
really
is gonna
only
murder
3.
these dudes.
Good thing I don't
Or
have
they're
range.
higher level. And they've
Very
got
spread out.
extra attacks.
Okay.
I'm just
Sorry,
ready
my map
for
is in
forward.
odd shape here.
Give
Okay.
me some actual spell slots and an extra.
Okay. So,
Yes.
Up first, you see peeking out from behind the rock, up here, a bandit who brings out a light crossbow and fires at Lee. However, his shot goes wide, hitting the rocks beside
He
Theoden.
just wants to catch it. And I was gonna use my interception anyway, so it's not like it's gonna.
Okay. And then we have Lee. You're up.
All right. I will pull out my longbow.
Okay.
How far away before I do that, actually? How far away is the one behind the rock?
The one behind the rock. He's about 60 feet away.
Which rock?
Okay.
The north guy.
Never mind. Got it.
And this one right here, about the same distance?
Yeah, maybe 55 or so.
Okay. So I'll pull out my bow then.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a attack against the one behind the rock on the left.
Okay.
They have any
And-
cover.
He has a little bit of cover, yeah.
I'm going to expend... it's actually not a key point. I'm just going to, as my bonus action, I'm going to do Kensei Shot and add an extra 1d4 to the damage if I hit. So for ease, I'll just use this dice since I don't have my thing set up.
Which
I'll
one is
use,
it you said?
The one behind the rock on the left. So
Okay. I
This
think it's labeled number 1, if you can see it.
yes.
So you're using a bonus action to do it.
That's a 9. Yeah, it's an action, but as a bonus action, I can, if I land the shot, I can.
It's
add
like in my
damage.
divine
Right.
smite.
It's a
Yeah,
9.
So.
It's a 9, so I don't think I landed that.
Okay. Yeah, so you are distracted by the fact that Theoden actually got hit, and then this bolt flies by you, and you pull out your bow and take a shot, and it skips off the rock next to him, and he ducks a little bit down further behind the rock.
So I'm gonna drop my bow and pull out my longsword.
What was
and
your
then
sorry?
move
What
up.
was your 9 total? Was your attack
Yeah.
right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop my bow and pull out my longsword, and then move up as far as I can towards 1.
Okay, so you're
That's
dropping it on the
45
ground.
distance.
You said.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Okay. Get you about there.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Oh, this
Okay.
doesn't have grids. Oh, that's gonna throw me off.
I can move you
Okay.
or tell you about where to go. Okay, so now it is this person's. You see coming around the rock here. A larger bandit come from behind the rocks and come take a swing at Pete, the small halfling. The
I'm now
easy
within 5
target.
feet of him. I'm now within 5 feet of him, am I?
No. You're probably about 10 feet away.
Well, hello, good morning.
And he comes in and swings his large scimitar at you.
Oh, it's a battle of scimitars. I wish I had 2 actions. That would be fantastic. Just try
Right.
this.
I'm waiting on the next level. The next level is I think where because
I don't think I ever get 2 actions.
Oh really? Is it
Yeah.
true?
Most magic wielders don't.
Okay.
What?
So
I don't get mine till 6th level.
So he comes in at you with his scimitar and takes a swing across your body. But he wasn't. As he ran up, he wasn't quite as ready for you to be as small as you are, and completely misses over your head.
Actually, almost hits me.
He then tries to swing back away, but Pete reaches up and parries with his own
he had some
scimitar.
crappy rolls.
He had some pretty bad rolls. So in his other hand, he has a dagger and also tries to come down for a stab at you with it. But you easily sidestep out of the way.
Was that 3 attacks?
That was 3 attacks.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yes, it was.
This dude is not level 3 or 4, guys.
See
Okay.
that C underneath him is for can't handle it.
Okay.
Fallen
Next
Crusher
is
what it stands for.
Theoden.
Okay. I know I'm gonna pay for this, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop these boots. Let's go ahead and 1 charge there. That should give me 45 movement speed. And I am going to charge Mr. C here.
Okay, I thought you were about to just take.
Okay.
I did too.
You said
I
you're
was
using your
going to.
boots.
I was going to, yeah. It's not the distance; it's the effect of the boots that I'm trying to use. So.
Okay. You're only about 10 feet away from him.
Oh, I know, but I'm going for the charge knockdown effect as opposed.
You have to be at least
just-
15 feet away from him for that to work.
Oh, that's right, I do.
So step 5 feet back, and then click him.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll move 5 feet back, then
Yeah,
I'll
like a
click them,
wind-up.
and then charge at them. Yeah, that works.
So everyone sees Theoden look like he's about to run forward and help Lee, and then he turns around and looks like he's running away.
Hey,
But then he speeds up and runs back like he's going to run into Lee or run into Pete.
I was focused forward, and so I stepped forward, and then realized this guy's swinging it, little halfling
Sure,
back here,
sure,
and then
yeah.
just like, boom, charge him down.
Okay.
Now here's the kicker: you still haven't changed what these boots do. So
did I
it
not?
says that the wearer may choose to charge an enemy.
Oh yeah,
equivalent to the
I know what it
target
says. I know what it says. That's fine. I also know what we changed it to. So
Yeah, it's so.
1 second.
So are you no longer able to knock him down?
No, he is the
It is, but
the
it goes to
DC is not
13
as
and
high.
Because he
Yes.
made it to where it was my strength score, and so I have an 18, which made
Yeah.
it like
No, it's
almost
just what
impossible for
his-
them to not get.
Like, yeah, the
not
dragon
get
is knocked prone. Good job.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Especially once I tap it out and
Right,
hit 20
right.
with it's like dragon just instantly prone. I'll just keep using my charges on him. Back up and run at him again.
Get him.
I'm gonna use
Sorry,
my
pulling
movement
your
to
guy
move
up
15
again,
feet
yeah.
away, and then I'm gonna charge. Oh.
do you happen to knock him back within 5 feet of me? Out of curiosity.
Depends on his.
Do I get a reaction?
So excited.
Okay.
to do things
You
going
do
fast.
run into him. However, it does not knock him down.
I figured that being 13 now is gonna make it a little less likely to actually use those.
You know.
That's okay
He's a
though,
big
because I get
boy.
into him. So I'm right next to Colin at that moment, right?
Yeah. So you'd be right there between a rock
Right.
and a hard place.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. It's not a hard place for me. I'm gonna go ahead and swing.
Okay. Go for it.
Come on, dice. Why are you an 18 and then fall? It's an 11.
Okay. So you swing
I'm gonna go find my
and
real dice.
you swing and the hammer clashes against the rock as he deftly sidesteps.
Of course. That's all right. That's
Okay.
the end of my. That was my action. My
Okay. All right.
bonus action was the boots.
But you are now engaged with said person.
Yeah. But now I'm on the boss.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Well, you know,
You know.
I mean, Mrs. Reborn's not going to be very happy, but
It's amazing.
I'm a priest. If you wanna, you know.
You would have to answer to Mrs. Reborn as well. There.
Yeah, exactly.
Never mind.
Okay, so
Never
next
mind.
we have
Ouch. That stunk. Nothing worked out.
this guy up here.
Number 2. Oh, poor Lee.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
Um,
fine. I can catch stuff.
who sees Lee is charging to take on his enemy here,
Painful.
or his ally. Yeah. Okay. He gets a little closer to you, and then winds up and draws his crossbow.
Yeah.
He's like, I won't miss this time. Let me get.
And
10 feet.
he doesn't, trying to get closer to you while shooting, he doesn't really get it very well, and he shoots wide, shooting it going through the trees. But he's now about 15 feet away from
You
him.
catch nothing, monk.
Um,
Hey, somebody hit
yeah.
this big boy.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna do it. You did
all
all
right,
this
that's
running.
his attack.
I was coming up here just so I could throw my shield over your head, halfling.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Next we have, let's see, who do we have next? Oh, okay. Next we have, hold on.
I think it's Jace next, right? Unless the other guy goes.
Where is it at?
3 more big guys come out from us.
Next, we have someone coming. Which one is it? This
I
one right
asked-
here comes up and runs up behind you guys, out from behind this rock, as well.
I shouldn't have said anything about not having enough people to hit.
Okay.
I apologize to my party, and
What'd
the
I say
fact
about-
that you're all about to have to reroll characters. I apologize.
I want to say about the 26
So-
enemies that are just hiding.
He comes up
We're behind
and
the rock.
sees that Theoden is, engaged in combat with the largest-looking guy who is up at the top there, and he's going to go ahead and swing for Pete.
Pete.
Oh my!
With a scimitar. Oh, sorry, no, he has a mace.
That was such a big noise.
Is a 15 hit you?
15 does not hit me.
All right.
This is the first time. Wow.
Oh,
I literally already have a.
but you know
D10
what?
queued
Hold
up to
on.
block.
He has advantage because someone is within 5 feet of you.
Because what?
Oh!
So that
he's
one
not
actually
within 5
hits.
feet of him.
Yeah, the captain here is within 5 feet of both of you.
Yeah, but I'm 5 feet in between, so the captain will be 10 feet, just like Pete was 10 feet away from me because there was a space.
No, you're not in between them. He came up and attacked Pete first before you got to him. So he's
Oh, okay. Because
Yes.
the enemy is within 5 feet of Pete. Okay,
Right,
not
right.
the guy. Okay, gotcha.
so he rolled a 17 on that. Actually, a 19. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat that.
Okay.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna eat some of that.
I'm gonna eat some of that.
You're gonna eat some of that. Let's see.
Let's hope not. I get a D10 plus 2, so.
Right
So
now the
he is going to hit
cleric
you
is praying
for 4
to
points of damage.
To himself,
That's,
though,
that's
silently.
not so bad.
He's gonna hit you for nothing because I rolled an 8. That's a 2 total.
Okay. So he goes to swing his mace at you, and even though Theoden is facing this guy, he turns and he puts his shield back and he blocks the first attack there.
Hey,
It's a second
halfling, you
attack.
better make it count. Kill him. I can't block these all day.
Okay. Yeah, the next one is an 18.
Yes, that does. Yes, that hits. Yes, that
I get
hurts.
one.
Thank you.
I
Which
get
is
I
a-
get one.
Which is another 4 points.
That's
So he
I
clings the
blocked it.
first attack off of the shield and then slides it off and swings it around and tries to hit you again, and makes contact with the mace. So
Gosh, dang it! I'm sorry, guys.
You're fine. You're fine.
I clicked on Jason, moved him a little.
how dare you?
Clicked me and moved me.
I need it.
I'm moved by that.
Okay. So now it is Jace's turn.
All right. So did Pete get hit?
Yes.
Pete did get hit.
slightly. Not
For
too
4.
much.
Not
He's
much.
just
okay.
got four damage.
Okay. All right. So first thing I do is I turn around and I cast Hold Person on this guy. Yeah, the guy that shot me originally. I'm not happy with him.
Okay.
And so I cast Hold Person. He has to
Nice.
succeed on a Wisdom 14, or he's paralyzed.
Okay. Oh, hold on a sec. I forgot to label this guy.
Like that.
So that
Is that a concentration spell?
It is, yes.
Oh, I definitely just grabbed myself instead of the thing. There you go.
Actually, hold on. Let's see. This guy's 4.
Hey.
Hold on.
And as I cast it, I'm like, I haven't forgotten about you. It's like my shoulder's injured, so my hand doesn't go up quite as high as I'd like it to.
Just a little flick of the wrist.
Quite, yes.
Sorry, I'm just doing that. Okay. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do.
Here's
All
what I
right,
knows
so
about
you
having the
cast
bard's
Hold
gonna run
Person,
with- outside of
and
fighting for me.
that is on this guy. And his Wisdom, you said?
Yes, Wisdom.
And what's the DC?
14.
He rolled an 18.
Ouch.
So you send out this spell towards this thug in the back, and you see him kind of like stop for a second as he's like in middle of like reloading, and then he keeps moving, kind of shakes it off.
Ah, that was a level 2. Ouch.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Oh, well, how do you already... You didn't clear your spell slots when we did our long rest last time.
Yeah, they cleared.
Have you already used 2?
I shouldn't have.
obviously.
Maybe refresh, make sure yours is up to... Because I have to refresh to your guys' HP. All right, then that wasn't technically an attack, so I can still cast a bonus action attack now, right?
Are you gonna do?
Spiritual Weapon is what I would cast.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
All right, so yeah, I go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon at him. And
The same one.
yes, same guy.
Okay. So let me bring in your spiritual weapon, sir.
Where's that holy snake again?
Just no, it's not a snake anymore. Just kidding, it's not that big. But
Oh my gosh! I was gonna say,
Comes in and just
not
crushes
br-
him.
this holy
And my
sword, the
boots
size
are
of
overpowered.
the size of a wagon,
Can
comes
I just
down.
ride the sword? That'd be great.
Yes.
Okay, so where do you
I
want
do
it?
have
Do you
the
want
strength to wield that sword.
Yeah, so actually, I'm going to place it in between him and us, hopefully that it'll also distract him.
Okay. So
actually-
and then you want to go ahead and roll an attack for that?
Yeah, yep. I'm going to attack him. That's going to be a... Come on! 8 to hit.
8 total.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, it definitely startles him, this glowing golden sword that comes out of this sky, but he steps back and avoids the blow. Okay. All right, so that leads us to
Until
the
next time.
top of the round, which will be...
Wait, what about Rowan and Pete?
Oh, excuse me. You're right.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna sit here and
Nah,
get hit.
they're
You
good.
rolled so bad,
low on the
he
initiative,
didn't even
they don't
count
get a
you.
turn.
sorry. I'm just
You
kidding.
skip your first 2 turns.
Pete, please make
I
an
think
attack.
Rowan actually goes before
I
me.
think I go before
He's
you.
got
He's
one
got the
higher
higher
dexterity
dex.
than I do.
Okay. Oh, you both rolled 6. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So if it's my turn, I will. Yeah, I will point at this one right in front of us that just attacked Pete. It has a label of 9. And I will say, "You'll rue the day you ever attacked my friends." And I cast Hex on him.
Okay.
So I actually once per day don't have to use a spell slot in order to do that. With my feet. So I've used Hex. And he'll have disadvantage to Dexterity. And then I will pull out I'll do Short Sword. And swing an attack on him.
Go for it.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna have to reset my internet while you guys do that, so I may break everything
Oh,
for
I see
everyone.
that. Yeah, you're going to.
But yeah, it's messing up pretty bad. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, I rolled a. Do you want to pause real quick or just keep going?
He's got a ways before his turn.
Okay.
So.
I rolled a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Great. I'm also going to
First
use a defensive flourish there. So that means that I will roll total 3d6 plus 4 for this attack. Because of my Hex gives me an additional 1d6.
Nice.
My
All right.
flourish gives me an additional 1d6. And then
You said that's the 9? Okay, go for it.
By the way, you know your guys' dex is exactly the same.
Yeah, it is. So that was 9 damage with the short
9,
sword.
and then hang on, I gotta roll 2 more d6s. So 6 plus 9, that's 15 damage.
Nice.
And then it would increase my armor class to 20 currently.
Nice. Thank you, Rowan.
Okay. He's looking pretty hurt by that. You come out swinging and swing your short sword at him and make a solid connection with him. And then your well, I guess that was it because you used Hex on him. So, all right.
Yep.
Is that the green number 9 guy?
Yep.
I'd say it probably moved up slightly.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, would have been super awesome if you moved like over here.
Okay. Pete, it is your turn.
Seth, odds or evens, because I can't decide who I want to attack.
Oh. Odds.
Oh, all of our stuff's
I turn towards this guy that actually dealt damage to me.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Burning Hands. That's 2nd
Burning
level.
Hands.
All right.
So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw of 13 or higher,
Okay.
or
She
take
has
half
disadvantage
damage.
on currently
Nice.
because of my Hex.
And that's the one that you attacked, right? You're attacking the number 9 guy?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, so his dex is +5. I'm just kidding. Okay. What was it? 15?
13 or higher.
Okay. So he fails.
Excellent. He's going to
And-
take 4d6 damage.
All right, roll it.
2 ashes.
That is the most disappointing 4d6 I think I've ever rolled. 7 damage.
Okay.
Ouch!
Put my hands together with my sword and my shield, and I blast a cone of fire for 15 feet behind him.
Yes,
Just
you
roast
do.
him like a
So
spring chicken.
let's see here. You're lucky that that's a cone.
Oh my gosh.
You see springing forth from Pete's hands this cone of intense flame and heat, and this thug just he kind of puts his mace up, and he is just but you see it kind of just like going by him. He's catching fire a little bit, and he's definitely taking some burns across his arms, and he's covering his face, and he's not quite taking as much damage as he thought he would from it. So
anything not being worn or carried in that area also sets on fire.
okay. So you see little patches of grass that have started to kind of smoke and catch on fire there behind him. So, all right. Let's see.
Back to the top of the order.
Nope.
Unless you got more. Unless
Oh,
you
I
got
got
more
one
guys
more.
coming out of the.
I got one
coming
more.
out of the woodworks.
Yeah. So
Another guy rolled a 2, and then 3 guys rolled a 1.
So next is Rowan. It's Rowan's turn. Rowan wants to go.
No, Rowan just went.
Rowan went. Oh, you guys
He already
switched
went,
though.
yeah.
So you guys switched though. So
I realized we have some dexterity.
yeah, you do. Okay, so last guy up is the guy by the glowing bright sword.
Oh, that's right. He hasn't gone yet.
No, he hasn't gone yet. Real quick though,
Did that guy in front that you burned, is he dead?
he is not dead. He only did 4 points of damage with that, so
Yeah, it was supposed to be 7, but apparently
Yeah.
I only did 4.
let's see. Hold on, real fast.
What, did he
I need
make
to
his
know.
saving throw?
No, he failed.
Probably
to
has
save
some
it.
sort of fire resistance.
Ooh, a magic. A magica! Magica!
Just still disappointed. I miss all my to hit throws every time.
I know, man. That's
I
my
roll
thing.
great on everything else.
If I can crush somebody, if I can just hit them, I can divine smite them into the earth, but I can't hit them.
I can't. Yeah, that's always my problem. And I have a +6, and I still rolled like an 8.
You have a +6 to hit. Oh, your spell hit. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's my spell hit.
My spell
Okay,
attack
so
is +8,
the
+6.
thug down here,
I wonder what's that. Come on,
you
Rowan's.
see, immediately
+4.
he runs away from this. He
Take an opportunity attack from spiritual weapon.
no, you do not.
Oh.
It does not. It does not have a reaction.
Not a sentient weapon.
No, it is not sentient. It has to be commanded.
I command it to hit him.
Okay. But he. Hold on.
I have a sentient weapon. I want
Yeah,
to-
yeah, he said make it to you.
My
Actually.
rapier take its own opportunity attacks.
Okay, so he's going to run around that, come up against you, and attack you with a mace.
Me?
You've got a decent AC. Yeah.
Mace to the face, Jace.
Mace to the face.
So he comes up towards you with his mace in hand and starts to swing at you, and he misses with the first one, and then he comes back around with it and clings it off your shield with the second, but it's now there.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, friend.
Now we're back to the top of the round,
All right.
and the bandit who is up in the top reloads. Reloads his crossbow. Actually, he is going to. Yeah, he's gonna stay there.
Please hit me.
Watch it.
He rolls a 21.
Yes. Because the good thing about this is if I catch it, I get to throw it back as part of my reaction. So that's another like turn kind of I get almost.
It's a magic bow that does plus 15 damage.
Yeah.
He does 9 points of damage. So you
Okay,
have to
well-
roll to see.
It's a 1d10 plus 8, so I automatically get it.
Okay, all right.
And that's a
That's
5, so
absurd.
that's 13.
Okay. So you catch the bolt in the
Only
air,
ranged weapons.
and you throwing it back at him.
Yeah, I'll expend 1 key point, throw it back, and it will do. It just says I can make a ranged attack as a monk weapon with a range of 20 to 60. So it doesn't tell me what to roll for damage.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's whatever you throw back.
Hold on 1 second. So
Or
it would
what
be...
to roll for attack also.
I wonder if it just takes the damage that it was going to be to you.
No, it's not that.
But he still takes that damage, right? It's just that he catches it and throws it back, right?
No, I don't take any damage.
Oh, really?
Not if he
Yeah.
not if he rolls successfully.
Yeah. I subtract whatever I roll from the damage, and if I reduce it to 0, then I get to throw it back.
Jesus, with a +8, what range weapon's ever gonna hit you?
Oh, there'll be some later.
All of the other ones.
A ballista just fires at him. He's like, catch, throws it back.
Well, it goes up with my monk level, so and my dex modifiers. So at level
get
20,
out of here!
At level 20, if I had a 20 dex, it would be plus 25.
So I would say it would be like throwing a dagger.
Okay. So I'll roll with that.
Yeah, roll a dagger.
Oh, that's a 25.
Okay, so you hit him.
And damage is going to be 7.
Okay, so you catch the bolt, you whirl it around, and you sling it back at him, and it hits him square in the gut, and he's like, oh. He looks pretty hurt by that.
Good. And it is my turn now, right? End of his turn, and then I'm up next.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm gonna continue. I think I said longsword. I meant rapier. I'm gonna pull up my rapier.
Okay, yeah, I know what you meant.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna make an attack on him with my rapier.
Which one? Because you're not close to any of them.
Oh,
yet.
the one that just shot at me.
Okay, so
That's
you're
gonna be
moving
a
up to him.
17. Yeah.
Okay, that hits.
17. Okay. Then. Oh, 5 damage.
Okay, so you caught the bolt, threw it back, you leap forward, and you swing down with your rapier, and you slice through the light crossbow in his hand, and you make a gnarly gash across his chest, and he falls over and slumps to the ground.
No. I'm going to turn to... Do I have enough distance to move to 12? This guy?
You have 45? Yeah, you'd be able to make it over him.
And I'm going to expend another key point and do a flurry of blows against him.
Okay.
Yes,
Go for
let's
it.
just stand here while the monk kills everything.
That's what I'm thinking.
He's about to
Alright,
run.
so-
He's only got 2 more key points, though.
Yeah. So 2 attacks. First one is going to be 10. Probably not.
Okay. No,
Second
it
one
misses.
is going to be 21.
Okay, that connects solidly. You reach out and you make an attack with one hand, and then you swing around for an attack with the other, and it hits him right in the temple.
And 5 damage.
Okay. Five damage it is. Perfect. You're done, correct?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
All right. Now we come back to the captain, who is now facing both Pete and Theoden. Okay. Let's see. So he looks at you, Theoden, and you've run into him, and he's got an angry glint in his eye, but he's
Come here, big boy.
he's still. I mean, he's a bandit at this point. He's still going for the weaker of the two.
He's angry that I'm so small.
He is angry,
Me big, you small.
and he rolls a natural 20.
Yeah.
So, on that,
That's just his first attack.
You picked up some of that and man to tight whatever armor, right?
The adamantite armor?
Yeah.
No. Our DM won't let me have any.
Can I get a vibranium shield, please?
I'm sorry, Seth.
So he does 11 points of damage.
No.
I love this.
He does 6. I take 6 away. So
Seven.
He does 5.
So
He does 7 points of damage then. 11.
No, I took
11 minus 4 is 7.
plus 2. It's 4 plus 2. So
Oh.
it's a 1d10 plus 2.
Okay.
So he does 5.
So I take 5 damage.
Yes.
Wait, that was his crit?
Yeah.
Jeez, that stinks.
He rolled
Well, and
Yeah,
it's a
for a
scimitar,
damage
so it's only 1d6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he only rolls 1d6. Okay. As soon as he rolled that,
Now he's
20, I knew I
going
was
for
gonna use
his
it at that
second
point.
attack.
Yeah, you're gonna eat the rest of these. I only get to one time.
Which does whiff and miss you entirely.
Oh, thank goodness. I think it's one more, right? He did 3 last time. So
Yep. And then he tries to stab at you with his dagger in his offhand, but it goes wide and doesn't hit you.
Hey, I'm very small. You're gonna have to do a little bit better than that. Not that I want you to, but
Listen,
there's
halfling, I
training
can
that
only
we
block
do.
so much. Don't taunt him. Oh Lord. I'm Morven's beard.
Does this guy have a beard?
He does. Big bushy one.
All right, guys.
Oh no!
It's actually bigger than Theoden's.
It's now gonna be a flame beard.
Wants to grab it and then.
Where's me beard?
Okay, Theoden, it is your turn.
Oh, okay.
Hit him with the hammer.
I don't know why that got so.
Hit him. 30.
Okay. I'm with my bonus action. I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite,
Okay.
which is a concentration spell. First time you hit with a melee attack during the spell's duration, your weapon rings for thunder. It's audible within 300 feet of you, and attacks deal an extra 2d6 thunder damage to target. Additionally, the creature must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
All right. Let's see it.
And then I'm gonna swing on him. Good lord. Oh, let the dice run true.
Apparently not true.
14. 14 is not
Does the
good.
thunder
Okay.
thing happen only if you hit?
Yeah, it's on my next melee hit.
I think it's on your attack though. It's not regardless of whether you hit or not.
It's it's first
It
time
lasts
you
for the
hit with a
duration.
melee weapon. Yeah, it lasts for the spell's duration.
Okay. Oh, it's a concentration.
Yeah, it's concentration. spell.
Okay.
It's gonna end my turn.
Okay. So you swing with your hammer and it crackles with electrical energy, but it goes wide as he dodges out of your way of your attack.
Of course.
But it's still there, crackling with energy.
It's just.
Yep, absolutely.
That was a great sound.
That was great.
You guys are on point with your sound.
Okay. All right. It is now this person's turn. Lee, the thug that is facing you, comes in and pulls out his mace and tries to attack you.
I'm gonna catch it. Just kidding.
That is a 23.
Hits a little.
Yeah, okay. Does 6 points of damage.
I am gonna use the ring just because I don't think I'll have another opportunity to
Okay.
reduce the damage.
Remind me of your ring again.
It says when the wearer takes non-magical damage, they can expend 1 charge to gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage
Okay.
for the round.
Perfect. So you will take 3 points of damage.
Why did you give him magical weapons that make he can't be hit by stinking melee weapons now because he's gonna take half damage. He can't be hit by ranged weapons. He gets 16 attacks a turn. What is this, Seth? I want
Should have been a
something like
monk.
that.
Should have been
You
a
have an
monk.
AC of 20. Okay.
Then
I don't feel
apparently
sorry for
everything
you.
still hits me.
Not everything.
You say that like it's great. I've not been rolled against once and it's not missed.
All right, so he swings with his mace again, and you easily deflect it with your. What do you have in your hand? Your scimitar, or rapier?
Yes.
You easily deflect it with your rapier.
Yeah, y'all got all this
So.
cool stuff that you can do, but none of you can turn into a rat. That's right.
That's right.
Um,
Okay, now
I would not suggest doing that around Chewie. He really likes rats.
now we have the bandit that is behind you guys, and saying.
battle. He said something.
I wouldn't do that.
Say, hey, don't turn into a rat. Chewie might eat you.
Let's say it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have to stop blocking then.
All right. This bandit is going to attack against Theoden, actually.
Which bandit? The top, the big
The one
or
behind you.
Okay, gotcha.
He does get advantage.
All right, and he hits. He hits. You have an armor class of 20, but he hits. 3 attacks. 45 damage. Theoden's knocked prone. But remember, you have an AC of 20.
Okay. So he comes in with his mace and he's just wailing away at you. But he completely just hits it off your shield, and then it kind of clings off and hits the rock beside you, and you're fine. So
First guy to miss in 4 encounters. You're right. I think I killed a kobold or two. Didn't have a friend.
Jace, it is your turn. Pete, you're on deck.
All right.
Rowan, you're on deck.
You have the same. You have the same. So actually, Pete, you're first.
Oh, okay.
It
All
does
right.
place you first.
I'm gonna like. At this point, my back is still kind of turned to them, and I hear roughly what's going on, but I know they have like a 3-on-2. So I look at the guy in front of me, and I reach out and touch him and cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay. Awesome. Do it.
Come on, come on.
Such dark.
That'll be a 14.
Okay. So you reach out with your hand, and what color is your divine energy again? Is it like gold?
This is actually a necromancy.
Oh, this is necro. Okay, so it's this pale green that kind of glows around your hand as you reach out and touch him, and it's you see that it starts. What is it again?
Inflict Wounds.
Inflict wounds. You see as wounds start to appear on him that weren't there previous, almost like the reverse time of like a magic healing. It's like, it's like decaying on him, and he takes how much damage?
3d10. Holy cow.
17.
All right. So this is number.
Oh, you
One
cast
of my
it.
harder hitters.
How much was it?
17.
17. 17 damage?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
God, you have so many spell slots.
Okay. All right. So you, like I said, he looks, man, he did not like that.
Oh, you rolled it at level 2? Ouch.
No, I rolled it at level 1. Unless I just clicked the wrong one.
You clicked level 2.
No. Because I have one free spell slot that I'm saving for a heal on level 2. I clicked at level 1.
Okay. You're done? Are you in a bonus action?
Yes. And so
Now, here's the thing. You commanding your spiritual weapon to attack on a bonus action, you can still do that.
I can still do it? Okay, then.
Yes.
I'm
It's
gonna
because
bring
it's not counting as one of your spells. You're commanding it to come out and do it.
Okay, then yes, I'll command my spiritual weapon to come and strike the same
Okay.
guy that I just.
And
tested
here's the
for
thing: if it remains by him, it will still attack. You only have to use your bonus action to move it.
to move it. Okay.
Yeah. So you
Alright.
can move it up.
Yep.
Okay. And roll
That it?
for your attack.
That'd be 20 to hit.
Nice. Not natural, I'm assuming.
No, not natural.
Okay. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Okay. That'd be 7 damage.
Awesome. Okay.
You just did 24 damage in one turn.
Mm-hmm. He sure did. All right, Pete. You are up, sir.
Heals is now Dr. Damage.
Take it.
The
Domain
damage
of
billies
life
doesn't
cleric
sound
is
as nice.
The damage really. That's
Damage
true, it doesn't.
billies.
Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it?
No.
The hit billies.
Oh,
It's not bad. That's not bad.
good. That's
Uh,
good.
Now knowing that this first guy is taking like half damage from my spells, I'm gonna attack him once anyway with
The
second
number
level
number 9
Scorching
guy.
Ray. Number 9, correct. I'm gonna
Second
spend
level
a-
Scorching Ray.
You are going.
which means
Do it.
I cast 3 rays of fire, and I get to choose different targets if I want. So I'm gonna throw one and see what
Okay.
happens, and I'll throw the next one and see what happens, and so on. So this is a +5 to hit.
Okay.
Why's he got the red ring around him?
A 12.
Because he's really hurt.
Oh, okay.
12. It slams into him.
Excellent. And he's gonna take 2d6 fire damage.
Yeah, he is.
I'm hitting the wrong guy.
That is 10 damage.
Okay. So you see this Scorching Ray burst forth from his hand, and it hits into this guy, and he goes down to one knee for a second, but he's still up. He's like half on fire, but he's holding on.
I'm gonna baseball pitch the next one at him.
All right, let's see it.
That is a
Curveball.
14. That is a 19 total.
That hits. Roll some damage.
2d6. Right? That is 7 damage this time.
Okay, so that's the second Scorching Flame comes in, and how do you want to do this on him?
I'm just searing whatever facial hair he has.
Okay, so
I'm going for the next guy.
hits him in the
Right in his
face.
face.
He falls back, singed hair
Give
on
him a
the
really
head.
cool,
Okay,
hairdo before it just catches on fire.
okay.
Too much product in his hair.
Awesome. Okay, he is down for the count. And you have one left.
I am throwing the last one at this Captain Sir man.
Okay,
And I
go
am
for it.
also aiming for his big bushy beard.
Okay.
Wow, that's a 17 plus 5, so
Yes, that hits.
hopefully a 22 is going to do it.
I'm getting some real dice. These dice on D&D Beyond stink.
No. Dr. Heels proved that that's not true.
That is another 10 damage.
Okay. All right, he takes 10 damage. He kind of shrugs it off.
Yeah, I know. He's got the
I
giant
have a
dice.
bonus action that I can do from here. I don't
Okay.
think I have a bonus action that I can do. So
All right.
that's
So Rowan's turn.
And this guy in front of me is dead, right?
Correct.
He's gone. And the number 4 guy has been attacked, so he has a red. Is he hurt?
He's hurt pretty bad.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to spin around, look at that guy, and say I'm coming for you next. Which will move my hex over to him. Do
Okay.
The same thing. We'll do dexterity.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my movement speed to move upon him. And I'm going to go ahead and attack him as well.
Okay.
And you know what? Let's go ahead
Get
and
him.
hit him again. Let's hit him again with one of these defensive flourishes.
All right.
Can you
So
stack
you
them?
see Rowan swinging his sword in this very fancy maneuver as he comes in, very Anakin and Obi-Wan, where they're swinging and not hitting each other, kind of thing. Rolls a 19, so he connects.
Yes. So I'm going to roll the first 1d6 plus 4, and then I'll roll my inspiration 1, and then mine. So,
Okay, roll damage.
first is 9 damage. and then
Okay,
I have
so-
another d6 and another d6.
Okay, this is also part of the same attack.
Same attack. Yep.
Okay.
So that's 19 damage.
Okay, so
And I
you
have
come in
21
and
armor
you
class.
just and he just slumps to the ground.
Yes. Let's go.
I could use some of that help on me guy here.
I've already said he's lost his beard. Just go ahead and hit him. You can see his entire face now.
Been trying to hit him. I'm about to throw the halfling at him.
Okay. So since that is that guy, we are back to
Much
Lee.
appreciated.
You're welcome.
All
Lee, it's your turn.
I'm going to make a strike on the guy in front of me with my rapier. Come on.
Aye.
That's not gonna hit.
Would you roll?
That's like a 9.
9 total.
Kill him, monk.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you swing him with the rapier, and he's able to parry it with his mace.
I'm gonna spend another key point
Okay.
and do another flurry of blows.
All right, let's have it.
So that's 2. So that is going to be a 19
19 hits.
and another. That was a 19. Now this is 25. I'm guessing those.
Both hit. Yes. Go for it.
And gosh dang it, that's 5 for the first one and 5 for the second one. 2 ones. Dang it.
All right.
Ouch.
So 10 points of damage. So poof, poof, you hit him, and he takes a couple good hits. You can see him kind of like getting a little dazed now, but he's still in the fight. Okay.
Hold
All right. So now it is the captain's turn, and he is angry. He is just angry that he has not hit
Would be if my beard was
this
on fire as well.
little guy. So he is actually going to swing away at Theoden for his first attack. That is a 22.
What'd I say? That boy hits me.
So you'll take
It's just,
But
just
you
such a
have-
hittable guy.
But you have an armor class of 20, Thurden.
9 points of damage.
The monk's been hit less than I have, and he fought 2 guys.
A better
His
fighter.
next
We found that
attack.
out when we sparred.
His next attack is a natural 20.
How many? Yeah, okay. I mean, of course it is. Of course, it just killed me at this point.
Nine points of
Good Lord.
damage, Theoden.
You guys will meet your wizard in the next town. How much was the first hit? 9?
Yes. And the second hit is 15.
Wow.
All right.
Well, I'm almost dead.
Yes, I don't get to attack next round.
And he is
No,
going
yes, you
to
can.
try
You
to hit you
absolutely
with
can.
his dagger as well.
I was gonna say he's got a third attack. He might kill me right here.
That's fair.
But the dagger comes in and clings off of your sword. Or off of your
it's
shield.
just-
Did you get tired of adding 15 to his attack rolls?
It's not that high.
No.
He only gets a plus 14. Don't worry about it. Only against the metal dwarf. The
All right,
halfling,
Theoden, it's
he
your
gets
turn.
he gets a plus 1.
Theoden, it's your
Oh
turn.
Lord.
Pete Smash. That's right.
I don't have any healing.
Don't even worry about
Well,
it.
Don't even worry.
Let's. Yeah, you are by yourself. I mean, like, he's by himself against 4
Three
of
of
you.
us. 4 of us. And you have at least 2 healers here.
You've got Pete.
don't worry, I've
who's
got
ready
you,
to
friends.
Attack him. You've got Cleric, who's ready to attack him, and a sword, and me.
It turns out I
got
can
a
hit him more than I
question.
thought.
Yep. Go for it.
If I hit him with
You do have a
I'll just roll
concentration
this
spell
minor
on
as
at the moment, by the way.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, we can hear. Yeah, we get you.
That's unfortunate.
What?
All right, chat. Can everyone in chat still hear me?
ripping,
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Did anyone else crash, or was that just me?
oh, there we go.
It
Okay.
was just you.
All
I
right.
think it was just you.
Back. I'm back. No, my,
Something's
my,
gonna be
my,
messed
my
up.
internet, my internet decided to
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
okay.
okay, I just went down too. That was weird.
go wiggy wig.
Must be a Tennessee thing.
Must be.
It must be. Okay. All right. We're good.
I'm not even gonna bother moving you guys at this point. Okay, so I have
Level
a question.
5, guys. Level 5.
If I hit with my thunderous smite already on my hammer,
Yes.
can I then expel my spell point to hit with divine smite on top of that?
So that right now is a concentration spell,
Mm-hmm.
meaning that you are holding that as your spell presently. So that would take the place of the divine smite, basically, at this point. Because it's another smite.
All right, let's attack this guy.
Do it. 16?
That's pretty good.
All right. So you swing your hammer around and you make contact full in the side of him and do how much damage?
Hold on, I've got to see what this spell tells me to do with the thunder smite. D6. Okay.
It's an extra d6, right?
2d6.
Oh, extra 2d6, okay.
You gotta be stinking kidding me here. Roll a 1!
It's okay.
Oh my
rolled-
gosh.
I've rolled 4 ones on.
It's
a
okay. So hold on.
damage
So
rolls
it's
this
5
game.
points of damage just for the hammer. Okay.
Just the hammer, yeah.
So then roll your additional damage. 2d6.
Then he takes 7 thunder
Okay.
or lightning damage.
Lightning.
And he
awesome.
has to
Be pushed back, right? 10 feet?
he's got to make a strength saving throw, I think.
Push him right back here toward me.
Or he's pushed
get the
back 10
mace ready.
feet and knocked prone.
Okay. So you wind up and you let out a yell
only
of
a 12, by the way.
frustration. You let out a yell of frustration and you swing through and it hits him and it sparks and you see this explosion of electricity as it hit him. And he takes a decent amount of damage and is thrown back.
Okay, so he moves
And
back.
knocked
He
prone.
gets thrown back 10 and goes prone.
Mm-hmm. So, and that was 12 points of damage, right?
12.
Yeah, that was 12. 5 plus 7.
12 total, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Great job. Okay, so now it is.
Oh, I can actually, they make a little button here. I can just roll the 2d6.
It is the. Yeah, I was going to say they should. It is the remaining thug's turn. Who is going to attack you, Lee, with his mace. Uh, 17.
Hits.
Okay. And that is
Hey.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then 18.
18 hits.
That's going to be 4 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. So next it is Jace.
Hey.
All right.
Hit him hard.
I go ahead and I'm going to burn my second spell slot and do Prayer of Healing, which heals up to 6 creatures, which I think is going to be all of us.
What's the range of it though?
30 feet.
Okay, so Lee cannot be hit
Lee's
by
out of it.
Lee is out of it. Is Lee damaged?
Yes,
Well, a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little. Okay.
but everyone else in the area, so yourself, Theoden, and Pete and Rowan. I don't think Rowan has
And-
any damage.
Captain.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll heal
And
all
the
of
captain.
us.
I'm just kidding.
No, I don't choose him.
If you heal him, you're my next target.
So you all get 16 points of healing.
Everyone gets
Jeez.
16. Yeah, that's a big one. That's why I saved it.
Can that be like temp healing for me? Additional?
No, I'm sorry. There's no overhealing.
All right,
So
then,
and you got your healing back? 16.
Yeah, I'm back to
Sweet.
20.
I rolled my maximum healing spell. I still would like barely get there.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a big one.
All right. Fantastic. So what else? You still have a
fantastic.
bonus action, correct?
Then bonus action, I'm going to attack him with the spiritual weapon.
Shoo.
With advantage.
With advantage. Because he's prone.
Oh yeah, because he's prone. Yeah, kill him! Kill him, cleric!
It's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
You don't need you didn't need advantage.
Yeah. Do I get
9
advantage
points.
to my damage roll or no?
No.
Do I get advantage?
Nice shot.
Nice.
Alright,
Aren't you just rolling? Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
Okay,
aren't you just rolling
so-
1d6?
You heal everyone, and you see as he's healing, he's using his other hand in the background to direct the hovering golden sword, which goes over and just like buries itself in the side of the captain on the ground. You hear him go, ah! Cries out in pain. Okay. It is now Pete with Rowan on deck.
Having 3 spell slots stinks so bad.
You're not a spell person.
Yeah, but my whole thing is built off of divine smites, and they use spell slots.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna wild shape into a black bear.
Ooh, nice.
Got him.
It might be unwise for me to. Yeah, I can do that and get a little closer.
Okay.
He's
To
only
the
like 15
captain.
feet away from us.
Yeah, I want to get close enough to be near
So,
him
hold
without
on.
being in range easily. Because I don't have a great armor class, but I do have a move speed of 40. So if I can just wild shape and be here and he can't hit me, then great.
He's pro.
Oh, well, I mean, I can't attack anyway. Wild shaping is.
Oh, does that take your action?
It's my action.
Do I need to roll an intelligence or a perception to know that this is not a wild bear?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too.
He's
You
like, oh,
saw
teddy
him.
bear.
You saw him.
Okay.
Rolls
Okay.
the natural one. Ooh, teddy
All right.
bear.
But the real question is, did Noah see him? So you're just gonna turn around and he thinks we're getting attacked by a bear.
I'm
Okay.
Monk. I've got somebody for you to fist fight now.
I bet I could take a black bear on, actually.
Honestly, probably.
I think, if I remember correctly, I killed 3 of them in last campaign.
Okay. So that's all your action for now.
Yep, that's all I can do right now.
Okay.
So me?
Yep.
I will, as the guy laying there in pain, I'm assuming, I'm going to do the same thing, point towards him. And move my hex over to him.
My bad, excellent.
and
To this
I'll
guy?
just do-
To the captain?
To the captain, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it'll be dexterity that he has advantage on. And then I'm going to go ahead and move here.
Okay.
And I'm going to stab him
Stab away.
with my short sword.
With advantage.
With advantage, that's good. 'Cause the first one was a 20. There we go. Let's do a 24 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
There you go. Get him, Bard.
I'm not going to do a blade flourish. This is just a stab, so it'll be 2d6 plus 4.
Okay.
Because of my hex. So let me add a d6 there. That's 9 plus 3. That would be 12 damage.
All right. So you run over and swing down with your sword, and he, well, actually, yeah, okay. You swing down with your sword. It goes in and it cuts him across the leg pretty bad.
That's the end of
Okay.
it.
And your turn? Okay.
My armor class went back down to 16.
Okay.
It's no longer my 21.
Okay.
Ouch.
I'm also much easier to hit now.
I literally didn't even look, and then I look over, and there's a pig randomly on our thing, and it kind of freaked me out for a moment.
Yeah, it's the closest thing I have to a black bear.
I didn't see the druid because I was trying to see if he stayed within the 5 feet of me.
Roll an intelligence check.
Oh my gosh, okay, let's do this.
That's a boar, man.
I have no idea what it is. I rolled a 4.
You're like, bacon!
Wall?
Just kidding, it's a bear.
Oh, Teddy!
Okay, so we're back up to Lee.
How is this bandit in front of me looking?
He looks pretty hurt.
Okay,
Actually, he doesn't look that hurt.
Doesn't
Oh,
look-
okay.
He's
Sorry.
like, nah, I
Wrong-
changed
wrong
that.
person.
He just gained 45 HP.
I'm gonna
Don't
do
worry about that.
another,
Monk.
another rapier attack.
Okay, go for it.
Hey, could you hurry up there, monkey?
And
Come
that
help us
one
with
is
this
going
big
to be
guy.
15.
Okay, 15 hits.
All right, and that's gonna be D8. So that's 8 points of damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna do my last key point.
Okay.
Do another flurry of blows against them.
All right, let's see it.
That's 11.
11 hits.
And that is 23.
And 23 hits. For a
And
total
I'm
of...
doing non-lethal damage.
Okay.
I just want to knock him out.
Okay.
So that is 7 for the first hit
Okay.
and 7 again for the second hit.
All right, so you come in and you hit him with your rapier, stabbing him and making him cry out in pain, and then you come in and you just right to the face, and he just slumps down unconscious to the ground.
Yes. Good hit, monk.
Okay, I'm gonna use my remaining movement to start pulling him back to the rest of the group. Actually, I'm gonna go over to this body, over here, and start searching it.
Okay, while they're in the middle of a fight.
I hope that 4 of them can take on 1.
He's not even injured yet. There's no red circle around him.
Took on 2.
Good fight.
He's about to get up.
Lee's just
too.
like, they got this.
If
Okay,
he's got anything magic, save it for me.
so it is now the captain's turn. He is, he's angry, and he stands up, and he turns around, and he sees this bear in front of him, and then he sees this person standing there, and he's a little confused why there's a bear, but he's gonna really go after this guy in this red jacket here.
Oh, just because my AC's now at 16? He's like, might as well go ahead and attack him.
Well, I mean, I'd hit you instead of the bear as well. That's just, I don't think he can
Alright.
move, right? Because he
So
got
16.
up from the throne,
Disagree.
so he has to hit you.
Me
Half
too, it'd be
movement.
So 16 hits.
27.
How many health
No.
you got? 26.
6 points of damage. Oh, hold on.
That was
Is that the right one?
He wasn't hitting very
No,
hard.
sorry. 7 points of damage.
It's just the fact that he gets 3 attacks is what really stings. It starts stacking up.
Natural 20.
He's got a natural 20 on 3 different people.
It's not gonna be. Listen, it's not gonna be a fight unless the bard goes unconscious.
Uh,
at this point.
This is true.
So, 11 points of damage.
There it is.
Listen, Jace literally has healing spell slots. He saves and he doesn't use those because those are Rowan spell
Rowan
slots
spots.
to revive him.
Are you down?
No, I'm
Oh, okay.
Close. He's got less than 10, right?
I'm feeling very slow.
And that would be a 23.
that hits.
But it's with a dagger. It's with a dagger, though.
It is a dagger. It is a dagger.
So it can only
Okay.
do like
He
max
doesn't-
8 damage or something.
That's all he has.
That's all it's gonna take.
Yeah.
7 points of damage.
Jace, get those spells ready, Claire.
Charging
That
up
was-
the paddles.
That was the maximum amount of damage he could do.
I
on the-
see
man.
the bar
On the
starting to
dagger.
fall.
I love that Heels' audio peaked in my ears when he said, "That's all it's gonna take." Like that just
Yeah,
made it so much
it
better.
did. It did. His mic
Oh.
like peaked hard. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Noah's like, it's all right. It's only 8, and you could
Yeah.
probably catch it, Rowan, and throw it back at him.
Yeah, dude.
Take no damage. Get the
Fair-
rest.
Just now.
Theoden,
Just rub
it's your
your ring
turn.
and
Problem.
take half damage.
The
Theoden,
best is literally Lee just said, "Oh, y'all can handle him. I'm gonna search this body." Instantly, Rowan dies. I'm like, oh,
I'm still
one
up.
health.
I'm not dead. I got one.
I'm still
health.
learning.
Theoden,
What's
it is
crazy
your
I
turn.
I've taken
Um,
no damage this entire fight.
Okay, I'm gonna move to right next to him, facing him. I know this is bad. I only got 20 hit, but I'm gonna move right into his face
Okay.
and swing again. Come on, just
I mean,
one time.
You're
One
saying
time.
that there's still like 3 more characters that can.
Yes!
Oh, he did.
21.
All right. It hits. Yeah.
You know what's about to happen.
That thunderous smite you have.
Divine smite.
Well, you also get your thunder damage.
No,
No,
it's only the
he already
first time
did
I
it.
hit. I hit
Oh, I
last
thought
time.
you. Okay, sorry, my bad.
So divine smite gives me, was it 2d8? I believe it is. 'Cause I've only got level 1. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. 2d8 added to that. And okay, yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead, roll my attack damage. Is a 9. Wait. Oh, that's a 6. I was like, how'd I get a 9 on a d8? All right, yeah. Okay, so 10 damage with the Warhammer.
How
And
did you get a
then-
9 on a D8?
Yeah.
Tell us.
I don't know.
I'm trying to beat him, guys. And then 2d8 radiant damage. Oh, okay, that's another 10.
Nice. Nice.
And then with my bonus action, I am going to use my
What are your
channel
bonus?
divinity, which is inspiring smite. After I deal damage to a creature with your divine smite, you can use your channel divinity as a bonus action and distribute temporary hit points to a creature of your choice within 30 feet of you, which can include you. The total number of temporary hit points is equal to 2d8 plus 4.
So who are you doing that to?
Rowan.
Okay.
So 18
Nice.
points of damage to Rowan.
No,
temporary
healing.
hit points. No, temporary hit points.
No,
Sorry,
18
not
damage.
damage.
8.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
18.
Not 18 damage. Temporary hit points. Sorry, temporary hit points. I was in the
did
divine
Rowan do?
smite. I was in the divine,
Divine
smite. I'm
smites the
sorry.
bard,
I
too.
didn't mean to hit you, Rowan. I apologize.
You just got
That
excited.
actually felt pretty good. Do that again. Thank you.
All right. So the bandit captain, he's looking pretty rough now.
Please kill him.
I have the ability, possibly in this next turn, if you don't kill him, to roll 1d8 plus 3 and then 3d6 plus 4.
Okay, Jace, it's your turn.
Now, hey, Jace, he only has temporary hit points.
Okay, how long do those last?
No,
Like the remainder of the fight,
It's like
or-
a shield. It's like a shield that he can eat
Yeah,
through.
I think
pretty
they
much.
last for,
Yeah.
I don't know, probably
Right.
like the remainder of the fight or something. And then I have
Mhm.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, he just chewed pretty much all of his health away. So I don't. You
Fair.
can try to
Okay.
kill the guy. I just don't want it with both of them coming between.
Right. Okay.
to,
What?
we have to deal with this bear too, so.
Yeah,
Ah,
indeed.
the pig!
It's a weird looking dog.
The pig! What is it doing? It's just standing there, staring, breathing
All
at
right.
me.
What am I? Okay.
Very furry pig.
I'm gonna start off where I'm at. I'm gonna cast guiding bolt,
Okay.
Captain.
He's dead.
If he hits.
Ooh, that'll be a 15.
Okay. How do you undo this?
Yes, kill him!
Or do I need to roll for damage?
Well, can you do more than 2 damage? Then yes.
Yes, I did. I did 10. Okay. Yes.
I mean, you shouldn't ask this group if they can do more than 10 damage. I mean, there's a good chance
No,
we're all
2.
rolling crit 1.
2 damage. 2
Oh,
damage.
1,
He only
yeah.
needed 2.
What if I
It
don't
doesn't
do
matter.
Two. Yeah.
You
Okay.
pose that to us, we roll the natural 1.
All right. So
All right.
I'll look over after
Do you have
seeing
any
everything going
modifier?
through.
Yeah.
So I look over, see everything going on, and see the fight happening. I'm just like, we're done, and I reach out my hand, and the bright light shoots straight out of my hand, and hits him right in the chest. In my world, it ejects him back about 10 feet, but
The thing is, you say it just like that.
Yeah, that totally
little
does.
bit like just, we're done. That's pretty.
Yes, that's exactly how I say it.
It's pretty way.
I don't have to be loud with confidence.
Yep. All right.
sound very
So
confident.
with that, combat comes to a
It's ended.
close.
So that means
And-
legendary hit points are gone.
It means they're about to be gone. Yes. So
I'm gonna loot this dude.
yeah.
right
So
here.
go ahead and take that off.
Great job.
Awesome. So you you take a moment and you realize that you are it's now quiet around you, and you breathe, sigh of relief. Rowan is on his
One
feet,
HP.
but just
I
barely.
reach over and put my hand on him, cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, roll a cure wounds for him.
All right.
He's like,
That would
sorry,
be
bro. if this
13.
isn't it."
Okay, so
13.
he gets back up to like maybe like full health or something. So
Do we want
this
to
is-
take a short rest while
So-
we're searching the bodies and whatnot?
We can't do both
as
at the
combat
same
comes
time.
to a close, we're gonna end tonight's episode
Oh! No, that's good.
because
Good Lord, we're
otherwise
already
you'll
40
be
minutes
searching
over.
bodies.
I know.
We'll be searching bodies and asking questions for another hour.
Okay,
That's true.
That's
Fair
fair.
enough.
That's fair.
So we will pick this back up next week.
Absolutely.
Ah.
So thank
a good
you
one.
for joining us.
Divine
Combat went a little
Smite.
long, but I think it was worth it. Everyone, I know Theoden needed his Divine Smite in there.
I expended
he
all
got it
of my
in.
spell slots because I only have
I have
3.
Yes,
So now I'm
You
just
got it
swinging
in
a
there.
hammer at people and tapping people with a 1d6.
you got it in. There you go. You guys are the only ones that moved around whenever you disconnected.
Yeah.
So, but thank you all for joining us yet again. And we hope that you have a fantastic week. And we look forward to seeing you next week. And don't forget to follow all of our players here. Jace, Dr. Heels, where can people find you?
You can find me over at twitch.tv/Dr. Hills. I'm also on YouTube, youtube.com/Dr. Hills, and youtube.com/ThatBoldLife.
Yes, and you should definitely check out his YouTube channel, or both of them, because they are awesome. In fact, I recommended them today to a couple of people. So,
Awesome. Thank you.
and Reborn, where can people find you?
Right now on Glory Road, looting corpses of bandits.
That's right.
Now you can find me at twitch.tv/Reborn Crusader.
Awesome. Okay, and Lee.
You can find
Noah.
me on Instagram at Noah Drew Mathis, and that's it.
Awesome. Thanks, Noah.
You
Thank
can't figure out which way to.
Pete, Colin, where can people find you?
I'm on Instagram at Colin Kelsey Productions and on Twitter at Colin Kelsey 2.
With 2 is very important. All right, and then Austin.
I am most active on Twitter, and that is _AustinLCG. I'm also on Twitch, and I'm hopefully going to be streaming some more there, and that's AustinLCG. You can see it down below my name here.
Very nice, very nice. And I am Seth, and you can find me at Twitter and Twitch at WhiteFoxSG. And I actually stream there, guys. First
Yeah,
time
I
in
caught
like
him
a
this
month.
week actually.
Nice.
That's
yes.
right. That's right. We had some fun times with the boys. So
Played some
Yeah.
Rocket
playing
League,
some
wasn't
Rocket
it?
League. It was good times. Yeah, with the 7-year-old. So, hey, we won a lot.
I've seen that.
There
I've
you go.
seen that.
He's really not bad. He plays on the Switch, and he's
Yeah,
pretty
no,
good at
that's
it.
not
So,
Yeah, the funny thing was is he started playing on his Seth started playing on his controller and then it died.
It
So he had to play
did.
mouse
Oh.
and keyboard, turn one
Oh.
action
Oh
was
my
lost.
gosh, dude, that was the
Ooh.
worst
It's
game.
hard on mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
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 So.
Mouse and keyboard is not the way to go.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Well, no, it didn't even die. It was like it just
But it
stopped,
just
kept
stopped
being
working, yeah.
connected, and then I had to get out. So it was fun, but it was good times. But yeah, and don't forget to follow the channel Hearth and Hammer here on Twitch. Also check out our YouTube and everything else. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't know what else I have. So thanks for hanging out, Mad Drop. Thank you for being here. Thank you,
We'll see you
Mrs.
next week.
Reborn, for being
Mhm.
so amazing. Thank you
Yes.
to I know who else was here.
That Austin LCG guys. and
Austin was
stuff.
here, yes. Hollow was here.
Well, yeah, I'm
So-
sure he's asleep by now.
He probably is. So, all right. Well, thank you.
I want to give a big thank you to our DM. What an incredible! Been loving these sessions and this encounter today and everything. Thank you so much
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
for everything.
So,
Yes.
well, with that, good night and God bless.
God bless.